Hello, and welcome to another live tarot. How you guys doing? I'm Mr. Cosmic, and it is another Cards and Coffee. How is everyone doing? Looks like we got a full boat here. San Chan, Andrea, Ethereal, welcome. The queue is open. Exclamation point join gets you in there. Add the question right after that, and it helps speed up things. But yeah, welcome guys. How you guys doing? Good morning or good afternoon, depending on where you're at. Yeah, a little slow going here. I was supposed to be on about an hour ago, so been dealing with some stuff here, but I'm here. So, how's everyone doing? Still getting situated on my end, but yeah, I'll be on for a few hours, so I'll be hanging on here a little bit, doing some readings, helping you guys find whatever it is you're looking for. But I'm happy to be here, really. I almost came on live last night, but I said, you know what, I'm going to keep Saturday morning for now. I kind of moved Wednesday night to Saturday morning for a little bit, trying to find some rhythm. But I brought Zodiac back for a little bit, and I don't know if you caught that, but Zodiac was back. I brought back the 1111 Portal Zodiac, so I might be bringing it back all the way back. So I had fun doing it. I really did. I got into the rhythm as soon as I started it. I was actually talking to, I mentioned this to Antonella. I said, once I started it the other day, I said, now I know why I did it. Like, it was the reason I did it. I got into it. I said, oh my Lord. I said, here we go. So make sure you check it out. It's different. It's from my perspective out, it's real. It's real. I mean, yeah, obviously all of this is entertainment purposes only, but from my energetic perspective, it's different, but it's real. That's why I'm not like Cosmic Boogeyman Tarot, because this is a holistic channel. And I hope you guys enjoy what you get here. I really do. I really appreciate you for being here. It's not trying to sell you anything, if you have ever noticed that. I welcome you to join for more, for members only, and join for lives or get early access, but you don't have to do any of that. It just gets you more access, if that makes sense. So, I'm not doing this for the money. I'm not. So, I appreciate you. Let's do this. Let's go with random. Unless there's a question that's in here. We have Neon, Joanna, Andrea, Sanjan. Let's see. Are there any good questions in here? Let's take a look first. Actually, you know what? Let's stick with random. I have it set to random. Let's not mess with the system, right? All right, let's go with random. Andrea, first one out. Andrea, how are you? Tell you what, you want to pick a deck? Let's have some fun here. Let's relax. Let's enjoy this energy. But yeah, I always enjoy getting the new vibes going. You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking about this. I'm like, how can I help push this so you guys can, like, how do I say this? Share the channel over the holidays. Let people get on here. Or if you want to, you can even like, hey, you know, talk to me. We can work something out where you guys can gift a reading to somebody. How fun would that be? Right? How cool would that be? Gift a reading over the holidays. Hey, I got you a reading, you know? And it's not a pre-recorded reading. Like, they'll meet me, they'll talk to me, we'll talk, we'll hang out. I'll read for them. I'll give them the best experience possible. How fun would that be for somebody? Right? All right, my friends, let's get going. It is time. I think we're good to go. Andrea, welcome. Let's see here. All right, so Andrea, you just do a general question? Oh, in chat. Yeah, so one thing I'm going to ask you guys to do, especially with the channel being so big and getting bigger and bigger, don't put it into chat. Please do me a favor. Put it into the question itself, only because it makes it a lot easier for me. Only because I use the Streamlabs queue, and sometimes I can have 25 people in the queue. Yeah, and so if I'm coming back into chat and I have to dig for it, it makes it a lot more. It slows everything down. I think you guys can understand that, right? Yeah. See here. Let's see, now what I'm doing is I'm looking for the question. Yeah. See, it slows everything down when I do it like this. because it's a lot easier when you guys just put it. It's exclamation point join. You literally just type it right with the join. I wish I could show you guys what I see on my end. It's a lot harder to find it. Because I can actually go back, and when I click your name, I can see everything you posted ever on my channel. It's creepy and realistic. So, let's see. Pink Floyd, join. Yeah, you did have it in there. I don't know why it didn't post. Let's see. What is my daughter's father, Saul, the Scorpio, so I guess it is Scorpion. Scorpio's current energy for me, getting some vibes from him. Oh, I wonder if it's because you joined and then joined again. Yeah, you can only join once. That could be why. I see what you did. You hit join and then joined. You joined 3 times. Yeah. It only let you join once. That's what it is. I see. Yeah, so make sure you just join once. Yeah. All right, Andrea, let's do this. Let's see if we can pick up the Scorpio vibes, right? We're looking for the King of Cups, the Death card, the 5, 6, 7 of Cups. It could be anything, right? You know, wild card energy. But if we're trying to dial in on that energy specifically, and there's a reason you're feeling it. There's a reason intuitively you're feeling it. Pick a deck 1 through 6. Let's dial in here. Let's see what we get here. What I gotta remember is to stay on the iced tea today. What is this mess? So how you guys doing? How was our holidays? I mean, I don't know, does everyone celebrate Halloween? Well, I guess there's a lot of holidays going on because we're leading into the end of the year too. But I can tell you, I got confirmation yesterday from my guy. It's about 11/23 Sag season, like twice over. The third from the top left, deck number 1. My divine deck. I just feel so tiny. Like this feels so tiny to the other ones. Like, see? I don't know why it feels so tiny. Guess I'll take it. I'll take it as is right now. I'm not gonna mess around with the energy. 2 cards out. Yeah, something sneaky. Fast moving action. That right there, no lie. 11/23 to 12/12. No, 12/2. Sorry. Yeah, that right there is 11/23. Wow. Something sneaky. You're definitely onto something with the Scorpio energy, or somebody is in your energy. Yeah, Dark Horse candidate. Somebody's hiding. Somebody's in that energy. There could be a hermit energy, as I would call it. Knight of Pentacles, Virgo. Moneymaker. Seeing this card a lot more recently too. That's a 2 of Cups hiding. Gemini lover energy. I guess we just want to be held, want to be loved. We want someone to want us the way we want to be wanted, right? We don't have to send a message to get a message. We just want to be wanted, desired, chased. As I get here, that's not so bad, is it? You know, we just, what is this? Chased? Wow, the choice of choices. You're wanted. I'm gonna reiterate this. Your guides are gonna reiterate. We're gonna reiterate this. Let's put this out there. You're very wanted. You're very desired. Just because people don't say it, people don't walk up to you and say, "Hi, I think you're neat. I think you're amazing." Because it's kind of weird, right? Like a coworker or someone that's close to you we have guidelines, we have boundaries. But we've set these laws in place where they like protect the coworker, or we even have like these lines, like, I'm hearing Leo lion energy, but there's definitely this energy here, like this lion energy. Unless it's like lying, like someone's lying to you, because you can't see. There's 2 choices, and you can't see him. Angelic energy, solar output, you have to make the choice. It's almost like when you take a step forward, someone takes a step forward. You take a step back, they take a step back. That's what I see here. Scorpio energy, heartbreak. That's what I see here. Right? I mentioned it right out. I like bringing the cards right to the forefront before I even pull. I'm not afraid of that. But what it's telling me is this Three of Swords is heartbreak, Libra energy, justice. It's not really fair, but it's reality. That's another night. That's a death night, lover night, dark night. Like, it's, see, cards are just jumping for you. I can't even get through it. It's a wish granted. You create your reality. What is it you want? What is it you desire? Do you really need someone to save you, or do you need to allow someone in? That's the truth. That's what we're getting at. Little birdie's telling you the universe has been talking to you for a little while. You're almost letting the universe in. That's what I see here. There's this little bit of communication. I'm going to pull this actually on this communication part here. See? Hermit energy, Virgo energy, deep communication. Logically, you're letting the universe come in. That's the moment of, what is this? This has nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with the guides. This has to do with you saying there is something more out there, right? Look, it's stressful, isn't it? Because you can't control it. Okay, table setting for 5, place setting, cups, you go around the room, everything's good. This is not that. This is not that. You can't control the hors d'oeuvres, the party. You can't control the arrival time. This is love. This is the universe saying you can't control everything. Spirit, soul, intuition. The one piece, right? I love that smell. Move closer. That smells beautiful. I love how that looks. Let me get it closer. Hold it. I want to see it. I want to intuit that. I want to become more intuitive. I want to feel it. How do you do that? I don't know. Right? That's what we do normally, isn't it? Andrea, yes or no? I don't know. I want to feel it. I want to feel the intuition. When I close my eyes, I just know they're there. How? It's another sense that we've forgotten. We've lived and grown and built. We've had lifetimes around, but we've forgotten how we've had it. This is the ability to say they're there. Like, you have them in your energy. It's heartbreak around this person. We see it, but they're there. But there's a major fight around it. So now we're afraid to feel it again because it hurt. It hurt. It really did. There they are. Gemini lover energy. At the raw core of this, you've loved them many lifetimes. This is just in this lifetime. You're a very passionate lover. But you hurt just as equally. Let's be fair. When you walk away, when you leave things, you leave them. But it's more out of protection. Anxious attachment made me. Yeah. See? It's kind of like, I'll fight for you, I'll avoid you. But they're there. They're there. If you're asking for the future, it comes down to, what do you want? What do you want? Because you're the choice of choices. You understand they orbit around you. That's your psyche. They orbit around you. The sneaky part is, this is happening coming November 23rd is a really big indicator for you. You're a main character. Welcome to the stage. Really. You have intuition at the soul level. No joke. You're gifted. You don't need anybody. You don't need Cosmic to help you. But the reality is, I will always welcome you. I'll always hug you and tell you you're gifted. You have it. You have the ability. You just need to develop it. But the Scorpio's in there, and it hurts sometimes to think about the past pain. But the past pain is where those lessons live. But they're there. They're there. 11/23. You're going to see some kind of major shift or shakeup with this person in the next week or two. What's today? What is today's date? 11/15. So, what week and a half? So they're definitely coming. Like, this is happening. Cosmic on freeze. I'm just doing this. I'm going to basically take the 1 and the 6, which is the sun and the moon deck for me, being honest. I'm just going to just quick shuffle and then split the 2. Yeah, there we go. All right. Thank you. Thank you. I love that. I love that for you. All right, my friends, keep going. Let's roll out. Next person in the queue. See, Love Anna 07. Current energy check, Mr. Cosmic, please. How is everyone doing? I appreciate you all for being here. I really do. So one thing I'm not doing is I'm not racing through the readings. I'm embracing it. I'm channeling it. Because what I was doing before, and I'm just enjoying it. So just cue yourself in. You still could be next. So Anna's next. If you're in the queue, you could be next. Like even if you just signed in. If you just signed in, exclamation point join, put the question in there. You could literally be the next person. Even if you just signed in, even if you've been sitting here an hour, you could be next. So I'm enjoying the moment to just connect to your energy, like Anna and myself. So instead of racing through these, it's not good. It's not good energy. It's not good practice. So when I first got on the channel, I was trying to race through because I was like, that's what I was used to. But instead, I want to learn you guys. I want to feel your energy, get to know you a little bit more. I appreciate you. I do. But hang in there. Let's talk. Let's enjoy the energy. But yeah, like the current energy check, always good. So Anna, do you want to pick your deck? Did you already pick it here? Let's see. 1 through 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Or you can pick 2 and I can mix them up. It's up to you. I can shuffle them. But I want you guys to feel that. I really do. I want you guys to feel the energy. I want you to feel that I'm connecting to you, not racing through you. Like number 13, you know, here's your Ruben. Have a good day. Number 42, you know what I'm saying? I don't want this to be like that. I want this to feel like we're talking, we're connecting. I want to make this feel like we are together. Deck 5 is alive. And I'm very proud of you guys. I mean, it's crazy to see. Not only do I get to see some of you, you don't have to be a creator. You don't have to be on the line, right? You don't have to be creating and building. But you have to be doing your thing. You have to be doing whatever it is you're being called to do, right? And that's what I see. I'd love to see you guys doing your thing. And 2 cards. Hold on. Let's put them back. Let's see what happens here. I love doing this. Because if it's 3... See, there's 2 cards. There's 1. Friends first. So 3 cups. 6 to 8. 6 to 8 weeks. 6 to 8 months. This is a beautiful check. You're growing. This is the moment of harvest, right? You're seeing things start to happen. Don't rush this. Build it. Start to get ready to plant new crops, new seeds. What do you want to happen in 6 to 8 months from now, when we look forward, right? When we're looking like next May, next summer even, what is it you want to see for yourself? No rushing, embracing, enjoying, looking at saying, hey, when I'm at the beach next summer and I look at myself, I look at what I've accomplished, what I've done. Because you're not rushing, you're building this. You're kind of organizing your trip. Your growth. What is it you're looking to build? And that's success. That's how success is made. That's how success happens. Nothing is done without planning. Because when the way I see this, even this first card in the emotional position, when you want to rise, when you want to, like, how do I say this? When I look at it like this, when I want to make myself rise to the occasion or get to some higher power or higher place, I look at it, like I say, 6 to 8 weeks, 6 to 8 months, and then I look at it through your lens, and what does rising to the occasion look like? Success. It's not just dangling and hoping or courage or just please make this work. This is you giving yourself permission to stop hiding from whatever it is you've been looking to become. And that's 6 to 8 weeks, 6 to 8 months out. So once you start speaking that truth, you become something that wakens up in you or awakens in you, either one. But it's waking up in you and you feel it coming alive because that energy that reminds you of what you've become, that you're safe to become, And that's what's happening. It's study or love, right? And most of us have learned, I can focus on one thing. And this is one big thing that I've learned over the last few years, even, is like, I could either manifest money, which I can, manifest love, which I can, and manifest pretty much anything. But I felt like if I watched or created or built and just hyper focused on that one thing, I could make it happen. And I'm not saying babysit it, but when you're looking at your controlling your energy or building, you start speaking that truth. That's your energy reminding you that you're safe, but you have to choose, because you're coming in from the Akashic record saying, what is it you want to build again? What is it you want to focus on? What is it you're worth building? What is it you're worth carrying out again? Because you have so many other responsibilities in this lifetime right now. And that's it. When you're starting to reinvent yourself, as I would see this as, you're looking at it as, how do you do that? But these new beginnings have never ended. Look at you. Compare yourself. It says, look back 6 to 8 years. Look back 6 to 8 years. Have you reinvented yourself from there? That's proof right there. People they've fallen in love with you even more since that time. Right? Stop worrying about how you get there and just worry about how you're going to enjoy the journey. Like, what is this fun or not? People love you because you're you. The problem is, the bigger problem is, you're going to become a mirror that you didn't know that you were missing, or that people were missing in their lives. And that mirror, that part of you, that mirror is real. Because once you're standing your ground, you're remembering who you were. That's going to make people remind themselves, are they being authentic? Are they feeling themselves? Yeah. Imagine having that conversation with patience, having that conversation with an angel, with the, you know what this is, 1123 Sagittarius energy. This is that Wands energy. We go through struggles, troubles, tribulations, problems, being afraid, and that kind of anxiety, that's brought on because we take it, we accept it. People put it on us and we say, yes, thank you, I'll keep this. And that's reality, because once you're not afraid to say, no, I'm not taking this anymore. Your 6 to 8 weeks, your 6 to 8 months, your 6 to 8 growth, that becomes reality, because your vulnerability becomes your strength. It looks holy to you. You're not afraid to say, hey, look, I'm regretful. I made mistakes. I made mistakes. Those 3 cups, this is like, I didn't get to this place without having mistakes. I didn't get here without having problems. You made the mistake. But your words, they're demanding some higher power, some higher consciousness even. Your words are reminding you that you're allowed to feel everything again. And you have to allow this. It's a very small movements, right? You've been hurt. You've been very hurt. And that's very prominent. I'm not even talking about that stuff right now, but we're talking about the growth, not the pain. The pain is real, but that's you dealing with it on your own. Intuition's there, and there's one more card that's going to basically overlap over here, because it's telling me to keep going. But there's one more card that you're holding it closer to your chest. Passion, intuition are there. You hold those two very close. Angelically, you've been gifted passion. Not by mistake, intuition again, but you have your own internal compass that you don't share with people. Like, is this right or wrong? Like showing up here this morning. Like no one tells you. I didn't text you. I didn't say, hey, show up. You choose to go where you want. No one makes you go where you want. You've made that decision long ago. Because you're not afraid of depth. You're not afraid to walk the life that you feel like is home to you, which feels comfortable. Like you'll walk away in a moment's notice. That is your compass. That's your internal compass. That's been gifted by the angels. So when we're getting in there, that's the depth. That's the hermit energy. That's your, I can take time for myself. Don't be afraid to do that. Don't be afraid to walk away and be the person that you need to be, that can deal with your own tiredness, problems, whatever it would be, because you're still human. You're still living that human life. But that vulnerability of who you are, that's the strength that makes you look really holy. That's the stuff that makes you look powerful. That's the stuff that's what's being drawn into this energy. Because once you start looking at study of love, you're making choices. Nothing's given to you. You're making choices. Then you're like, manifest, manifest, manifest. As we get into the magician, 10 of Wands, Sag energy, talking about that golden opportunity. 8, 9, 10 of Wands, Sag energy, angelically gifted. As you see the foil card, angelically gifted. The troubles that you've been going through, they're gifted. They're good troubles. When people come to you, or when you start reading, or people start reaching out to you, it's because they're not afraid, and you're not afraid of making this feel like it matters to you. You're not limited by whatever that deep thinking is. But that compass that you use is helping other people. Do you know how important you really are? That authenticity that you have, how amazing that really is? Because some people lose themselves and you help them find themselves again. That is real. And it's amazing to watch, because this is the truth seeker. Any 5, 6, 7s of wands are truth seekers. Sometimes it's at the raw or the expense of other people, but it's the truth seekers. You know, when you see the 6 of swords with the boat moving on, right? It's like, see, I don't give a rat's ass. I'm moving on. You know, it's like, but it takes the information with them. The swords are with them. But the Aquarian energy, the star energy, the King of Swords, this kind of energy, this is Aquarian truth-seeking energy, because you're trying to do it at such a balanced rate, at air sign energy, right? We're looking at the air sign, because you always have somebody on your mind. You're always a protector. And let's be very honest, the universe is trying to remind you when you're asking about your energy, you're always protecting other people, but who protects you? Who protects you? The 6 to 8 week or 6 to 8 months cycle, that cycle, when we're looking out at June, July, you're going to see real success. It's going to kick off. You're going to see this last cycle, this 11-23 Sag season. So 11-23 to 12-21, 12-21. You're going to see this. You're going to see this is the end of this last cycle where success happens. You've had success. Take a moment, pause, and say, I'm proud of me. I am proud of me, right? And say you're proud of me. Take a moment and look at yourself and say, I am proud of me, because you should be, because this is the kickoff of the new cycle. 6 to 8 weeks. Start locking in and saying, this is what I'm going to do for myself. And if it doesn't happen, it's okay. Did you get close? Yes. And that itself is powerful. That means you climbed the ladder. You've climbed 5 or 6 rungs on the ladder. That means it's 5 or 6 rungs less you have to climb. Does that mean you climb all the way down and say, I give up? No, because it's now people behind you on the ladder and saying, you've led us up here. Your compass has got us this far. Keep going. We're proud of you. Your intuition, your passion, your ability has got that way. It's stressful. There's a lot on your mind, but you have gained so much knowledge. You're the truth bringer. Beautiful, beautiful energy, truth bringer. And there's your sword. Current energy check. But don't be afraid to take a breather for yourself. Right? Still messages coming in, which is interesting. Still messages coming in. What is going on here? Shush. No, seriously though, you'd be very proud of you. And this is just where you end and the next version of you begins. It's like raising your frequency, your vibration. And that's why, like, when I see you guys, I see all you doing that work, putting the effort in there. I ask nothing of you. Like, I never ask nothing of you or Ethereal. And I just say, I'm proud of you. Let me be the voice of all these other people. Because I'm proud of you guys, right? Because I'm very proud of you. Because a lot of people come on and say, read me, position. That's why I'll come on, I'll joke, and I'll say, exclamation point, position. Right? Ethereal, yes. Because that's what people want. Give me. And how often do people do that? How often do people say, hey, look, I'm very proud of what you're doing. Thank you for being there. Right? And that's the difference. Just saying, hey, I appreciate you. End of story. I want nothing of you. You know? And that's why when I send messages to someone, sometimes what I'll do is I'll say, hey, look, I'm not looking for a reply. One of the first couple things I'll say in the message, I'll say, but I just wanted to say. And it gets them off the hook, that emotional. How many guys have had a really heavy message? You're like, oh my God, how do I respond? But they've already given you the out, you know? How wonderful is that? Like, oh my God, overwhelmed, too much anxiety. But it's powerful to get that out. And that's what I'm saying. I notice you. Like, I see, like, on my phone, I get the notifications from you, from Ethereal. So I'm telling you, if I'm getting it, everyone else is getting it. You're doing great. You're doing great. See? So when you do that, you're doing that. And you're hitting your, keep going. Just keep going, doing your thing. It's a tough job what you're doing. And I get that. And I'm very proud of you. That's why you were picked random. That's why when I hit the random user button, and that's why anyone out there, you can hop on the chat, just join in, get the feels going. None of this, I ask nothing of you. Sure, you can donate $10 and jump the queue if you really need something, like, you're missing somebody or you really need immediate guidance. You can even, go get a private reading. But when I do it like this, let's be fair to one another. You, me, us. I put the channel together not as a tarot channel, but as a spiritual channel. I want you to feel like, hey, I got a place to go. I can hang out. And it feels like you're reading like home a little bit, right? It does. It feels like you can kind of hop in here and, get a reset, an energetic reset. So when I hit the random button, it feels more magnificent when you're the one who's picked. So that's why I tell you guys, hop in there, get into the chat, and let the universe pick for you. If you don't need a reading, it is what it is. Neon, it's your turn. What's coming towards me? A gargantuan monster. Neon, how are you? Here we go. I'll sometimes say, let's go, right? Let's go. I'll tell you what, why don't you do this? Since we're having fun and we're just enjoying it, and you could be next, right? If you're not picked, it's because, you know what? The universe says, you're doing good. You're doing all right. Don't sweat it, bro. You're doing fine. Like, you're doing amazing. You're having a good time. Mr. Cosmic's out of the classroom today and into the Cosmic classroom with you guys. And I'm just hanging out. So if I'm not yelling at you, you're good. Like I said to the students yesterday when I was walking around in the hall. I said, who am I yelling at? Who am I yelling at? And the kids would say, so-and-so. I say, hey, you, what are you doing? Why are you yelling at me? I said, I'm not. No, but really. The truth is, if you're not getting picked, you're helping boost other people's energy. You're saying, wow, I feel like I'm being seen finally. Finally. Now everyone's asking for me. Like, it makes you feel wonderful, doesn't it? So Neon, you pick a couple decks if you want to. Why don't you do this? Why don't we have some fun with this? Why don't we have some real fun, Neon? Let's really look at this. Pick 2 tarot decks, 1 through 6. Pick 2 and have some fun. Why don't we really push the limits here and see what's coming at you? Let's really, really do this and see. I appreciate you guys. 3 and 5. I love that. So 3 is like my deck. Now, you're not picking it from me, I know. But like when I grab this deck here, and I know it's hard to see with the graphic here, but this is my deck, and then 5 is alive. This is what I usually pick. So let me get a sip of some iced tea, and then we'll get going here. Then we'll grab those 2 decks. Hey. What's going on here? How many guys had a chance to look at the Zodiac yet? And it's pretty cool. The way I have it set up, I do the timestamps. You can jump right to your Zodiac. And I'm the same way. I look at like, would I want to do this or would I want, would I want to hang? Maybe. But you can also check out your moon, your rising, your Venus. So on the bottom there, I pin, and I usually don't do a lot of the pinning of the messages, but I pin the timestamps, but I also pin it so you can jump to like Cafe Astrology, get your full natal chart. Like I try to do something a little different than other Zodiac readers, and that's what I've been doing. So I've heard from a couple people like they really enjoy it. So do yourself a favor, take a look at the Zodiac for me. and do yourself a favor. See if it resonates after we do the private reading. Go take a look at it. It's about 10 to 15 minutes each zodiac. And then look at your moon sign for like feelings, emotions, the thing you won't say, but the rising is your drive. The sun sign is what your mask is out in the public, like who you are, who you represent. Easy way to look at it. Let's take a look at this. Let's ride the wave of the cosmos. Neon, this is for you. What is coming towards you? Mid-deck pull, 2 cards out. Yeah. Akashic Record, 2 of Wands, showing its sign. I was talking about this yesterday. I actually mentioned this yesterday. This is Aries energy, but it's Emperor Empress energy. You always hear me mention 2, 3, 4s of Wands is the precursor, is the what's underneath. It's the hiding Empress. It's I'm an Empress, but I'm not going to come in with Empress energy today. It's like kind of like being like First Lady, you know, coming in, but not coming in as First Lady, just coming in as just another person. It's that kind of energy. Or being the Emperor, but hiding. Not being the Emperor, but hiding underneath the people, right? Rebirth energy. Or being a powerful figurehead, but after you lose the power. Like the CEO of some major company, like Bill Gates, right? You know, in the 80s. People despised Microsoft. They would write Microsoft and put the $ on the S and everything. And now people like don't even talk about it. But they hated this guy. He's still one of the most wealthy individuals in the world, but they don't talk about him anymore. It's kind of so weird. It's the rebirth. It's after he's left the company, but he still makes the money. The point is, this is what's coming in towards you is a rebirth moment, is the next evolution of who you're going to become. Yeah, it's following your intuition, following that guide. Top down, you're going the direction of your path, your spiritual path. You're going the right direction. Why do you think you've been doing all of this? All of these tarot channels, all of this spiritual work, all of this spiritual, what is this? Why am I here? Follow me, you know? See? Yeah. And you've been circling whatever the meaning is, the meaning behind of the purpose behind all of this. But the real reason is you've been looking for what you are, why you're here. You walk away from those tests and then the tests follow you. And it's the same people or different people, same tests. Different version of the same test in someone else's face. The frequency kind of comes back. It's almost intimidating because it comes back in more people, more energy, right? And then it attracts more problems. As this card is one of the most powerful of all of the tarot, I'm going to tell you right now, because just so I want everyone to understand this. This is the wild card. This is the most wild of wild cards. And I talk about it very infrequently, but this is Empress Emperor energy, Queen of Wands. I give this to the Empress. Like, typically, I give this to the Empress. I say Emperor or Empress because you have this wand as fire, Aries. You have the stability of the Capricorn. You have you have the fire, the passion, the happiness. But you have the intuition, right? You have the water energy. You have the past life of all of them. This card represents so much. You have the Leo energy, right? You have this card here. It's top to bottom here. It has you're complete. This comes in the center line. You've been doing a lot of work. Once you flip the switch and you're there because you have your intuition lining up with this. So what it's telling me is if we're working on this, you're almost all there. Completely there. You're having the answers, you're just putting it together. It's like a puzzle where you're halfway home and you're almost there. But the outcome looks very, 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 very good. This is my outcome position, and I never mentioned that. But I'm going to tell you, that's outcome. There's the Emperor right there, hiding, like right there. So the Emperor is right there. This is the Empress. There's the Emperor. Right here is happiness. We have the dog by the tail, but do you really have a dog by the tail? Anyone ever grab a dog by its tail? Please don't. Please do not do that. Like, really. It's like mistaken identity, or you see someone wearing a mask and you go, I can tell you're wearing a mask. You know that, right? And like, no, you can't. Like, yes, I can. And like, okay. And it's this right here. It's the logical. Someone can see either you're wearing a mask or someone else is wearing a mask. It's that frequency. You're kind of leaving this behind. And they're starting to communicate that. Either you or somebody else. There's another person in this energy. You can see that more people. And the outcome, your inner circle becomes bigger. You're less recluse, less by yourself. And that loneliness has become spiritual altitude, but you're bringing people to you. You can see it. I'm trying to do a mid-deck pull, but it's making me pull. Look at, you're making me pull, or your spirit guides make me pull 3 cards. I'm going to pull one at a time for you. See, angelic love with the angel card. Once you get into it, you are a wonderful lover. Like, you are a wonderful partner. Like, you're very caring, but you will not just give that away. It's not like, hey, nice to meet you. You're like, okay, hi, here is everything about me. You're like, I'm going to hide that. Life lessons carried in. You carry the keys. You are a walking life lesson. So when we look at these cards all in reverse, you're a hidden life lesson. You're not just going to give that away. So meeting you, that loneliness, that spiritual altitude that you've gained it with the introspection that frequency matters. So anyone that you're walking with or walking towards in this new life cycle is about love. It's about growth. It's about abundance. It's not about taking someone over. It's about the silence matters. It's real language. That silence is real language to you. That's why we're circling whatever this is. But you're about to hit back to back home runs. And that's money's there. But is money everything? No. And the universe is telling you money is not everything. So do not mistake that. Do not mistake that. Money is not everything, because what's everything? Look, watch when I lift my hand. I'm going to tell you what's everything, because I can see it already in your heart chakra, your center line. Watch what's everything. Ready? It's this past life. It's this past life. It's giving to this past life energy. It's you and I just taking a moment and reconcile that us. Let's not mistake that opportunity to say you and I have had past life together. Do I need anything from you? No. Do you need anything from me? No. But just to take a moment to say, yes, we've had past life. I'll pull one card on that to give you this. Look, it's just to give you that one piece of happiness. That loneliness, you're no longer lonely. This is the infinity of love. Saying that's the life lesson. Ready? Watch. I'm going to show you. This is the key. What does that do? I don't know. This is only for you to answer. I know what it does for me on my end of things. But like you, holding that silence, keeping that close to the chest, saying, I'm going to keep my blind side, my divine side. That's the same. That's the same. So when you're asking what's coming towards you, it's more soul partners, more spiritual karmics. That kind of stuff starts coming in. You have a lot coming in. Money, infinite wealth. You've been doing all of the spiritual work. Being blunt, being online. This is the online card, just so you guys understand it. There's a couple. The Four of Pentacles is the other one. This is the first one. You've been online doing all of this research. Being, what am I? How am I? What do I do? How come? You go on online tarot, but what am I? What do I do? What? You now know, but you want someone to confirm it? Confirmed. Now what do you do? Your past life, confirmed. Now what do you do? You're holding 11 pentacles in your near future. What do you do? Wealthy, what do you do? Because this started with 5 and it turns into 11, but it doubled. But what do you do? Do you do any of the work, or do you want the universe to give it all to you and you just sit there and just wait? Because the universe is saying you have to put the work in here. That's the life lesson, as you see here. But the life lesson is recognizing you are a infinite soul on an infinite journey on a human path that has finite time. That's the truth. As your human experience is showing me, you're living happily. There's nothing stopping you from getting anything you want. Nothing. Like nothing. Split the deck for you. There's your justice. It's unfair, but it's fair because only you have the key. You have the 2 keys. But you're the one. You're the one. I would honestly, I can't say this, but you put all this together. You've done all this research. But you're looking for someone to give you the answer, but you have been the answer and the question all along. Yeah. You've been the test and the solution. What does that mean to you? What does that mean to you? What does this mean to you? If I said this is your card, what does that mean to you? Because that's what they're telling me. That's your outcome. So you're going to put this here. I'm going to put I'm going to, oh, nope. They do not want that. Like, I guess I'm spreading this. But what does this mean to you for your soul? You're going to tell me you were never wealthy in past lives? In the future version of yourselves, 20 years from now, you're not sitting in wealth? Come on. Spiritual happiness? We know that's not true. We know that's not true. I appreciate you guys. I really do. Holly, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, so what I'm doing here, hop in the queue. Even if you're in the queue, Holly's obviously next. Like, the Holly just broke the system in a good way. But yeah, if you want to tip a donation, you jump the line. But other than that, anyone's next. Other than Holly would be next. But yeah, what I like to do is I just pull from the queue. I click random. So you could literally be next. Even if you've been waiting for an hour or you've been waiting for 10 minutes. I hit the random. And I find it fascinating. In and of itself, there is a spiritual piece to this reading. Like, I never mentioned this, and I love to do that because that's why I use Streamlabs. That's why I'm trying to get Ethereal to get onto using Streamlabs, and I will get you on there, Ethereal. So I know you guys, a lot of you guys like to follow Ethereal too, or follow Anna. But if you guys use it, it's free. But in December, I'm probably gonna upgrade that. I'm actually putting more time into the channel because I know at the end of the school year, I'm gonna pause teaching and go full time here, and then you'll see a lot more content coming out of here. You're gonna see a huge explosion. So, but I'm not gonna do it all at once. I'm putting my time in. But my point is, that's why I love to use this, because in Brenduska and I have talked about this. It's almost eerily fun, like how crazy the random button will pick you. Like, it's like, I need this reading so bad, please pick me, and I'll hit random, and it's like, you're next. And it's not out of desperation. It's like, I don't want to pick you out of desperation. I let the universe pick you. And that random button feels like the universe is choosing you. And it's so fun. It really is. How are you guys doing? But yeah, I've been picking random since the first reading here today, and I'll be on for a while more, probably at least another hour and a half at least. But I appreciate you all for being here. But this is like, Neon, you are the system. And that's the other thing. Like, honestly, don't worry about it. Random is so fun because it literally lets you be the next one. It's like, it's a raffle. And then when I do this with giving away a t-shirt, and I just sent out that t-shirt, but when I give out a free reading, oh man, it's so much more fun. It adds like a raffle inside of a raffle inside of a raffle. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll give away a t-shirt, a free reading, and you get I'm talking like a free private reading, like from here. It's even more fun. All right, my friends, how are you? Let's see. I think Holly, why don't you pick 2 tarot decks? Let's keep this going. I love this setup that we're doing here. So why don't we pick 2 tarot decks? And if the audio's off or the audio's too loud or too soft, if I'm talking too soft. But yeah, I'm definitely I'm rolling out the t-shirts a little bit slower than I expected. However, I still have them. But it's just a busy thing. It's just like I never expected the t-shirts to be as popular as I would expect, but I definitely they're there. If you go to cozyfly.co, you can actually see them. Get some iced tea here and keep going. 1 and 6. I heard 1 and 3, 6. So this one and this one. All right. That's the thing too. The message will get out. All right. Dark Horse candidate. I love reading this card this way. It actually came out with a personal reading once a couple of years ago. Now, obviously, the Knight of Pentacles, Holly, this could be for you. I don't know. Let me know if that resonates with you. But when I say Dark Horse candidate, what I'm really saying is it's that patient friend. It's that like friend that turns into a lover, really. It's the one you never expected. It's the one who just does their thing. So the Dark Horse candidate is the one who can just enjoy their own energy. They can plant this pentacle anywhere. If you look right here, all of this land is really fertile, all of it. So they can plant this at any point, anywhere. They have the Black Horse, the shiny armor. They're going forward into the future, coming out of the past, and they're almost done with the past. But they're ready. They're heading towards you. This is heading into your logic. But this is the Akashic card saying they've tapped into your energy, Holly. There's probably someone you're asking about, but you're not asking about. That's usually how I pick up on this. See, there's a choice here. There's a choice. There's an angelic choice. You can see the shininess of this card. That's the angel touch. Like this card coming out, no exaggeration, was handed to me from an angel. That's how I embrace this. I envision it for you. You can see blinded, two choices, one spiritual, one logical, the Dark Horse candidate. Here and now, Tower moment. And the Tower moment doesn't have to be bad. I mean, this is what I tell people. And when a lot of people know about the Death card, right? They go, oh yeah, the Death card. And people think the Death card's bad, and most people are starting to embrace that. Like the Death card is more about changes, right? Moving on. Or rebirth. Same thing with the Tower card. It doesn't have to be. It's just unwanted change. Like, oh, my house burned down. Oh, you got a new home. Where is it? Oh, it's better. It's better, actually. You know, it was the unwanted change of the house burning, but I have this. Or it could be the ruin or disgrace. But when this Tower card coming in with the T stain, it's good change. So something is happening that you didn't ask for. You never said, I want this. The universe says, but you're getting it because this is what you have always wanted. And I'm telling you, it's autopilot. Look at this. This is Gemini lover energy. There's probably a Gemini in here hiding. You can see the infinity symbol. There's two here, two here, two here, two people. There's a person you're thinking about. This is offering that one last. See how the horse is missing its hind end? It won't make its last step. Aquarian energy. There could be air sign energy. True seeker. That's you. I love this for you, by the way, because this is your strength. You're like, give me the goddamn truth. Look at this. There's one more card here going here. But this is the Angel Touch, short throw energy, Dark Horse candidate. I think you might be the Dark Horse candidate. I think you're the one they never expected, or they didn't expect. You're the choice of choices, see? Look at all the options. Maybe these are the X's or people, like you said, I might have missed out on. Maybe you have anxiety over this. But this is a lot of water sign versus the air sign. There's this is not typically a good match, but it's the intelligence. Because this comes across with Pisces energy, Aquarian, Virgo, Libra, and obviously major change. Wow. Are we getting back together? I wonder if this is something back together. And this could be past life back together, or even like multiple lifetimes back together. When it's showing like this is angelically guided. Akashic. These cards go to the same tarot deck, just so you know. I'll know more here in a second. Yeah, look at this. That's so crazy. So it's the Akashic energies leading to this happiness, this outcome. This is $1 million payday, and not just money, but it's that same 11 energy. So it's life path 11. I don't know what your life path is. You may want to look into that, but that's 11. It's also telling you your outcome is really beautiful. Doesn't look good, or almost like, it's like a car accident leads to a new car, better mileage, more happy accidents. Is that what was his name? Bob Ross, right? Happy little accidents, happy little mistakes. But you mistake this intensity for destiny, or you're mistaking the destiny for intensity, or something's happening where this is so raw and like happening. You're like, oh, this is forever. No, you're taking control of this, and by December, you're like, I own this. I'm the boss of this. You're manifesting. It's raw energy, and you're creating whatever this is out of this imbalance and creating harmony. Because patience or self-control or moderation is becoming this raw. I don't like to use it like this because I'm not seeing this per se, but it's like most of us, or most of adults will relate to this. It's when you have met somebody and it moves from that, like, hey, I'm happy to know you, and it moves from that, like, getting to know someone into that material or the obsession or even that sexual lust that you go. It can go one of two ways. It gets more intense, or just it dissolves or breaks up. But this is something's happening where a tower moment is it's growing in December. By Dark Horse candidate standards, this can't go anywhere but up. This is really good. Angelically touched. You're being reborn. This is 3 nights again. I love seeing this. We have 3 nights, but the outcome is this Dark Horse candidate. The one that maybe we're trying to get away from something, and this is only getting more intense because this patience is paying off. The depth here. Someone's hiding something, but the truth seeker could be you, could be them. Someone's seeing through the illusion, the lens, because you're not confused. You're not confused. And I don't know if this is them or them, but this is the Gemini energy. You can see it hiding in here. There's Gemini lover energy in here. So rebirth has to happen. It's the what's it? The immovable force, the unstoppable force, immovable object kind of thing. Like these two things, one of them has to give, and something has to give. And this is that T-Stain Tarot moment that's happening by December. But I think logically, this is going to become your choice. You walk away, and you have to. You're trying, or you've walked away, and there's a test that's following. Like, are they chasing or are they not chasing? Because I think that's what we're seeing. We want to see: are they going to chase? Will they chase? Is the chase happening? Because that's the most important thing here. And you want to make sure they'll chase, because there's the cup being extended to this past person. 6 of Swords. Akashic energy, truth seeking. But the 6 of Swords in this situation is really giving the sense of moving, relocating, gathering. Maybe it's scouting, information gathering, because we don't see the face. We don't see the face. You do not see the face. We're not seeing the face. Is this somebody we're talking to? Let me go to chat for a second. This is getting really intense. Who is this person here, Holly? Who are we talking about? I only allow someone who honors me. Because that could be what this is. Maybe that's what this is. Recognizes you or sees you. Sees you. Like sees you. Sees you. See, look at, you can't see the face through the armor. That's what it is. Wow. Okay. Because you're a choice of choices, and you want to send a message. Like, see this? You want to get back together. You want to send a message. Let me pull on this, like, because I know I can feel this. What's their feeling here? Wise investment. Like, this is like, this is a match that you guys don't realize. Like, do they miss Holly? Like, yes, like they miss you. Angelically, they might not think you want them either. Like, you guys are at this weird stalemate. Like, it's a good tower moment. I'm telling you, I don't feel like this is this is a get back together card. This is actually underneath it all. This is dark horse candidate. I don't think you're expecting this. You have to go down before you go up. And you're feeling like, let's see the future. Yeah, manifesting. Manifesting through the tower moment. Is this somebody new? No regrets. I think there's unresolved energy here. This is rebirth. What has this taught you? That's what I'm asking you. Like, what has this taught you, Holly? Like, for real. I'm gonna be very blunt with you. Like, no joke, he misses you. He wants to talk to you. He thinks about you at least once a day. But see how the cup is covered? You can't really see, because see how there's this reaching out and on your mind. What's their sign? Because I see Libra, I see Pisces. I'm not gonna really go with Virgo, but it could be Virgo here. See, I don't see Capricorn here. I see it get back together, but I don't see Capricorn energy. Oh, what the hell? There I do. Right here. Oh, they're hiding. They're hiding. Holly, they're hiding on you. That's what it is. See, it was like this. That's why I didn't see it. Holly, what's your sign? Yeah, look at, see the face. It was down here like this. See, this earth energy, this is that hiding, because you can see how you want to reach out. They're on your mind and you have the truth. But what is it? What are they hiding? Scorpio. look, guys, look. Scorpio, Capricorn. How crazy is this? Look, see, Scorpio, Capricorn. Like, I know I can read. Like, and there's Prince Charming right there. Look, you guys are on the same path. You both want to go back. But there's this moving on. See, you take action. Either one of you takes action. You're gonna play this game. There's your Gemini lover energy right there. Remember I did this? I'm telling you. There's definitely feelings between the two of you guys. Let me put it this way. You are worth it. You are good enough. And no, you're not sacrificing anything. It's not like you're sacrificing. But there's this feeling of regret. If you have this regret now and if you have to chase, what does that do? See, it's you made the decision. I think you're sitting there saying, I don't want to make the decision. I want him to chase me. I want to feel like I'm good enough. And that's true. And that's what so don't give up on that. If this is meant to be, then let it be meant to be. That's all this is. He's there. He misses you. Right? Like, you're not wrong. Like, see, let me put this way. Your guys are telling you, look, Prince Charming, he misses you. Why he's holding back, I don't know. That's Aquarian truth-seeking energy. But this is like a good tower moment. So just trust in it for a little while. Yeah. Whatever that means. Look, this is manifesting. You're amazing. I see it. You see it. This is right. So then trust in your guide. Say, okay, I got you. Look, you picked the tarot decks. Right? Not sigh. It's confirming that he misses you. But what do we do with that? Does that mean you call him? I don't see the cups there. I don't see... Let me get one card. Does Holly call him? Look, the Chariot in reverse. It's like pause. Angelically pause. Just wait. Wait. Holly, goddammit, wait. That's what it's telling me. It's like, and your angels are saying, my angels, I don't really get into it, but my angels are really fun. They are fun. They're like the people you would hang out with at the party, at the high school party. They're like, come over here. Come over here. Yeah. They're like, come over here. No, but Holly, really. They're like, goddammit, wait. Wait. We'll send Michael in. Michael knows some stuff. Michael knows his sister. I'm telling you. You're doing right. You're all good. You're all good. Yeah, you're not wrong. He misses you. But why is he not reaching out? I don't know. I don't know. It's you're amazing. I'm telling you, you are a catch. Do not question if you're not good enough. I'm promising you, you're good enough. He misses you. He's thinking about you every day. Every day he thinks about you. Like, I can promise you. I guarantee. I bet the whole channel on this. Like, that's how much my cards are honest. I asked you the signs after I pulled, by the way. Yeah. And they line right up. In reverse is like, it all makes sense. On top of Prince Charming, come on. You both want to reach out. You both feel like, oh, I want to reach out. Get out of here. Holly, big hug. Kiss. I got you. I got you. All right, Christine, do I have enough information as to the fraud of the caregiver of my dad? Oh, this situation. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. File police report. This is a tough question. I'll tell you what. Let's do the same thing, Christine. We're doing the double tarot deck. Thank you, Holly. This was fun. I love that reading. You are a queen, Holly. You are a queen. Wait for this guy to. You have all the information you need, by the way, Holly. That sword. That rewatch this and come back, and at this point you'll say, "Oh yeah, the Ace of Sword was like the T-Stain Tarot Ace of Sword. That sword is basically you have it. Maintain your boundary. Do not give up on it, because you'll go, oh, I shouldn't have. Like I'm telling you. All right. So Christine, why don't we do this? Pick 2 tarot decks and let's do this. I appreciate you guys for being here. 2 and 4. So it's this. Perfect. Let me get a big sip of some iced tea. We'll keep going. Yeah. Where's this? Oh, here. Yeah, who wouldn't want you? Holly, come on. Come on. Right. Let's see here. All right, let's take a look at this fraud. So, a little bit of this backstory from what I remember. I'm not trying to read into it any more than I have to, but the backstory here with Christine is her dad is with elder abuse. But they're trying to put together some case on it to really make sure it sticks. So, ooh, brand new start here. I love this. That's a very good card, by the way. That's like the best fool card we could really have at this situation. That's like the rawest version of it. Like, think about your soul. Strip away all the human experience, everything, and you're becoming the... This is the new, like, there's no way, you're never going back from this point. Let's take a moment of pause here. This is legacy moment, right? This is like inheritance legacy moment, okay? This is a switch, I'm telling you. I feel like yes, and yes. Yeah, it looks good. It does. It looks really good for you. See? I'm telling you, there's a justice right there. Christine, it looks really good. I just don't know why the universe, why we get put, like why your dad has to get put into this like imprisonment, self-isolation, unless it's past life. Like karma that he has to go through. But you need a couple more allies on this journey, but I think we're there. I think maybe that's like spiritualists are verifying for you. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe me and other people. Maybe there's a couple more, but I feel like you're getting what you're looking for. This is, remember how I said life lesson? These are the twins. But when they're coming through the center line, this looks very good for you, by the way. I think you have it. It's almost, that's why I'm pausing here. I'm heartbroken, like angelically heartbroken, and they're going to tell us why you couldn't do this right away, why we had to drag this goddamn thing out, and why we couldn't just cut through the answer, why I can't just give you guys the lottery numbers, why I can't just get you to the end result, because it's suffering. Like, think of your dad as a once upon the time emperor in another dimension, another world, where he caused pain and suffering. I'm sorry to say it. At the T-Stain Tarot, this is him kind of saying, at the very least, he goes through micro versions of that in lifetimes. And this was this moment of him saying, hey, you know, you say it's unfair, but there's versions of him in different realities, lifetimes, where he has inflicted pain. He's inflicted pain. The universe, and angelically, he comes through saying, this is that little moment of time saying, and I have a tear coming through my left eye, just so you know, saying the universe and the world says, you don't have to go through that same pain for him, because this is transformative, right? Yes, and yes, you have it, you have everything, but this is your new start. It's also a trigger for you. It's handing you the keys to the kingdom, saying, do you understand? This is, you're mastering your own reality, your own life. This is forever life-changing to you. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, you have it. You have all of what you need. But your dad, this is forever changing. I'm going to tell you, he has existed in different timelines, old versions. We're going to just say, hey, he was an emperor at one time. We'll make it very simple. But he was mean. Like, he was a mean bastard. And I'm not even going to just say it was just him. It could have been off planet, but let's be real mean, like, and be honest and say he was torturous. So this little moment of time, this little speck of time, it feels like it's that moment of upheaval, the violence, the disgrace. This moment here is kind of like the universe coming back and saying, it's owed to you. And how do you play into it? It's this family constellation. At some place, at some time, at some alignment in the universe, you were aligned to him at some point. You coming in and saving him is you getting that moment of saying, I can be protective. I can self-defend. I can protect against all of these things. And your dad's getting that moment of realizing you will protect him. It's a life lesson, like of a magnitude you can't quite understand until you have checked out of this universe and said, I'm at the Golden Gates. See? This is my card. This is like what I would consider my card. This is solar output. This is the Six of Swords. This is when my birthday falls. Like my guides say, this is you, Cosmic. So it's telling me to explain. It's like saying, like, I'm chasing this answer in my life, and I'm not going to explain the question to anybody. But Christine, you and I are in the same place. Like, why? Like, why do we go through these grief, pain, success, generosity, reunion, right? Luck, creative ideas. Why do we go through this? Your dad, you're the reliable person that's coming in. This is not about you having to save him. This is about a life lesson, a karmic life lesson that you're about to become very, very successful with. I'm very proud of you, by the way. Not many people will be able to, you're holding your steadiness, and it's not easy. This is a tower moment, as we explained earlier. But you're taking the keys. You will be successful. You will be successful. It's a mismatch. It's an imbalance. The Six of Wands, Seven of Wands, the Eight of Wands, it's all strength. It's Leo energy. But when we start getting into this, you have to understand this is about protection, self-defense. Specifically, this is self-defense. This is king or queen of the hill. You're like saying, you're not taking me out. Oh, no, you're not. Do you realize how powerful you are? You are very powerful. And when I say this, I mean it with the sense that you're going to get the money, all that back. It's going to grow. It's going to start from a little and grow. But you can grow money infinitely. You have infinite money anyway. Money. It's not about the money. It's about the truth. That's what it is. It's about the truth finally coming out. And it's coming out. It's finally coming out. But then what? Then we start to illuminate, why did this happen? Why would this happen? And it's not about the person. It's not about the law. It's about the spiritual necessity. Oh my God. I'm stumbling on my words because it's literally, it's making me reflect back. It's like it's an echo between me and you. Look, see this card and this card, my card, past life. I'm telling you, because you and I have similar, we are related in past life energy. See, look it's an echo. It's an echo. So what it's telling you, yes, and yes. This is more than just going, hey, one card, you got this, home run. Go kill it, kid. Fist bump. No, it's way more than that. You and I both know it's way more than that. Way, way, way more than that. It's way, hey, this is not bullshit. This is way more than that. We're not messing around here. This is way, way more than that. So, this is you coming into saying, hey, why did I get into this? This is not over the minute you win. This is just beginning. Just so you understand. This is a Akashic record saying, but why did it happen? Right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's what we're getting into. Congratulations. You now are starting something. You're not ending anything. I hope you're ready for that. And I think you are. That you've been preparing to begin this journey. You know how I talk about base camp 1, base camp 2? This is base camp 1. Like, you're about to make a climb to the summit. And your dad's energy is saying, I'm very proud of you. Like, you and him, you're basically completing a major life lesson. Yes. So don't think about it, like, don't look at this person. They might not even understand why and what they did and how they did it. Look, see, the card's still sitting here. They might not have the mental capacity to understand spirituality along with the way you do. They might not understand it, but they're going through a life lesson, and they're just trying, they're what, thriving or surviving, right? And you're saying, I forgive you. Like, and at one point, and you're going to go say to this person, I forgive you. You didn't understand what you were doing, but I know why you did it. And what you did helped me become this person. You're going to become very wealthy, like, from this. It's going to be powerful. I hope you understand that. And I think there's a piece of you that does. I think there's a small piece. Like, this is like, you waited to take this moment. And yes, you have the answers. If you ask me, I still think you wait a little bit longer because you're not sure of yourself. But this tells me you have everything you need. Just so you know. Like, you have it. But your patience is very endearing. It's very I wish we could teach that the way you detached and then came into it and said, okay, now I can go. I can quickly take action. But this healed version of you becomes the next version of you. When you make this mountain climb, it's going to be amazing. Watch. I appreciate you. All right, my friends, I appreciate you guys. So sometimes I dial it up, sometimes I don't. I explain this to my moderators once in a while. Sometimes I'll really dial it in, and so other times I'll just hold back because I'm still a teacher, and I don't want to. But watch when I'm not teaching. Watch when I'm like, I can say, okay, hey, I pause teaching, and I don't have to worry about that as much. I don't have to worry about the identity of my students because that bothers me. And, you know, everything they're talking about on, you know, Capitol Hill and all of that worries me. Like, the identity of my students, I really do worry. I do not want to bring them into this spotlight at all. I don't want people going, hey, Cosmic, I figured out where you teach. Like, please don't. Like, please no. And that's the major reason. So I do appreciate you guys for being part of this. But dialing this up when I read is one of those things that I find it to be fun. And but I hold back sometimes because I don't want to draw attention to it. And I call it like the famous underground channel. Like, it really is. It really is. All right, my friends, let's keep going. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you very much. And if you're hanging in there, I'm going to be on here for a little bit longer. I love being on live. I just don't have the time as much as I used to right now. It's so that's why I flipped the switch. Coming in the next summer of 26, I'll be kicking onto a full-time schedule, and then you'll catch me live a lot more. And then I did like a test drive last summer, and it worked out great. But I'll be able to do Zodiac a little bit more, and then I'll work on the teaching stuff. But I'm going to finish that up probably by then anyway. All right, let's see who's next here. Let's see who is next on the queue. 1, 2, 3. All eyes on me. This is Emma Lilly. Will my single status end soon? That's kind of an adorable question, actually. I'd love that. All right, Emma, are you here? So this is the time and the place when it gets like a little weird because people have to bounce and come back. Sweet Sushi. What a name. What a good name, actually. I love that name. Sweet Sushi. It's almost like a term of it's like almost like you say something when you like win. Like you win at like blackjack. Sweet Sushi, I won. Right? Is that a good name? Sweet Sushi. Emma Lilly, how are you? All right, Emma, let's do this again. Let's pick 2 tarot decks. Let's keep doing the 2 tarot deck thing. I can't always do that. Oh, dearest Sweet Sushi, I've been thinking of you. Like it says, the name is so adorable. I'm sure that's not what you meant, but I love when I come across names. My cousin and I, when we used to play on Xbox Live years ago, we would sit there and look for the best gamer tags. And that would be just awesome. And people come up with the best ones, you know. And then I had one. I was called Twitching Cobra at one point. And then I had lost that one years ago. Oh my God, this is many years ago. That was my best one. Twitching Cobra. And then I had another one. Oh, I don't know if I can say it on here. And it was just, I had some really good ones. But sushi. I'm not a big fan of sushi, you know? I don't know why. I love teppanyaki. I love pretty much every food. And it's not even that I don't like rice or I don't like fish. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't grow up with sushi. Because I didn't have money. Probably I didn't have the money for it. Yeah. But sushi's one. I think sushi's probably like a first date kind of thing for me. I think of sushi like it's kind of like a fun thing. The blasphemy. Look at you guys. Damn you, Cosmic. I'll see you in hell. Sushi's the best. All right, let's see. Emma, did you give me 2 tarot decks? I think you might have. Didn't see it here. Well, I feel like I'm getting... people are throwing shade on me because I didn't like sushi. The cards, Nella. It's the cards. You guys like my accent? It's right from Georgia. Georgia accent. I'm Massachusetts. I'm definitely from Mass. I'm like right outside Boston. All right. Emma, I don't think Emma gave me 2 tarot decks, but I'm gonna go with 3 and 4. If otherwise, maybe I'll just go with 3. Maybe I'll just go with my deck and see what I get out of this. A 1 and 5. I was so not even close. I was so not even close. Yeah, see, I was trying to choose. Oh, Wista. Wista. Ooh. Emma. Wow. You guys see that? When I can't put the card back in, that's a good sign. Or my hands turn like to Velcro. That's a good way to put it. Single status. It's literally, it's manifesting. You're manifesting a relationship. As above, so below. But this comes in from above. So it comes in from above, coming down to your heart chakra. Wait till you see what's at your heart chakra here. I love this. Yeah, Gemini lover energy. What are we getting into here? Loving this energy. Gemini lover energy on this side too. Gemini lover. Yes. You're going into this mindset, Emma, that you're falling in love. You have to go into this mindset that you want to be in love. You want love to be in your life. Angelically gifted, angelically guided, angelically infused, coming top down. In reverse, when they come down like this, they're being handed from the divine. Like, it's the universe saying, are you really interested in being in love? Are you ready for the foot rubs? Are you ready for the kisses on the foreheads or the texts? Hey, I'm thinking of you. Talk to you later. That are you ready for that? Because there's a lot of burdens that come along with it. You know, the anger, the hatred that comes along with like fighting with a partner who trying to control, and the boundaries, the persistence of like changing each other. That, but the universe says if you really want this, and it looks like you're ready. This is a matter of balance, persistence, patience, harmony, and boldness. Are you ready to put yourself way out there and say, I want this. This is what I want. Because you have to be different than other people, different than that other partnership. This is Leo energy. This is that strength, ability. This is the getting outside your head moment. Yeah. Sneaky. I think you have interests. I think you already have people that you want people. This is the true seeker. Like, I think you're already like to have people in mind. Maybe a couple people you're like, I would be maybe, I don't know. But this might be exes, but we have a couple people we're already interested in. We're asking about maybe nobody long term, but we could be talking about permanency, long term partnership. We have 4 possible choices when we're narrowing it down because we have maybe a handful of people you could be going with. Being honest, because you have a lot on your mind. You have a lot of people that could date you. Then you have a handful that you would date. Then you have 4 people you could date. And the universe says there's one maybe, could be even Aquarian energy, there could be star energy, this star seed, or they recognize you or see you as you are. That could be what this is. Because don't see yourself as single status anymore. See yourself as in transition to dating. That's how you look at it. Don't say single status. Say, I'm dating soon. Because when you get in that mindset, you're happy, right? You're happy. You don't need someone else to make you happy. One person, one. But what is being told to me is we have somebody's watching you. Somebody wants to date you. Somebody's interested in you, but we're not paying attention to that person, or that person's not being noticed because there's a person way out here and there's a person way out here, but there's somebody taking a notice to you that they do want to date you. But maybe we're looking at an ex and we're looking at an ex. But that's the reality, is the vulnerability, because we're getting deeper. We're getting more into this. We're getting more intimate. We want the intimacy with the charming. We want the happiness with the approach. Yeah. Again with this. Wow. Mid-deck pull, guys. 2 tarot decks, just so you know. We're pulling from deck 1 and 5. So the divine deck and the 5 is alive. So this is where, see how everything starts to come together. We had 1, and we had all the options, right? We have a lot of people want us. We have people we can choose. We have people that, then we have our choices that are real. It's you choosing somebody. It could be an older male. It could be someone that's divinely gifted. It could be a spiritualist. It could be someone that has spirituality in their chart. Because we have the star, we have the moon, and when we have the outcome, this is what I would consider to be what I would consider your base, your foundation, emotions, chakras, and your here and now. Let's keep going. Let's pull here. Yeah, wise investor. This could be you investing in you. Think about how you've been single for so long, or how you took time to be single. What was the purpose behind that? It wasn't because no one was choosing you. It wasn't because no one was choosing you. You were basically telling people, no, I'm not interested right now because of What? No, because people were interested in you, but you were interested in what? Yourself. You're interested in yourself, and now there's somebody that you're going to be interested in. Now that person comes in. Look at this. These are back-to-back cards. A mid-deck pull. You pulled 2 tarot decks. That's you, not me. This is your strength. So now you're saying, hey, what about me, the star seed? What about the reason I'm here? What about the indigo child? What about the reason I got brought to this earth? Why am I here? What is the light warrior, light bringer? Why am I here? Is it to be alone? No, it's not. No, it's not. Let's get dishonest with ourselves and just kind of fight that energy and say, no, I'm going to run away for a minute. And ask yourself, if you can really be patient with yourself for that long, right? Just disconnect from you. Like, just, and you give yourself to some other partner for just a minute. What does that mean? Is it competition or is it something else? What are you afraid of with this partnership? Because if it brings in harmony and success and it challenges you to be a better version of you, what does that mean? It means a whole lot of happiness, angelic success. It just brings vulnerability in there. But there's 4 people who see you. One is going to send a message and one's going to bring out the opportunity that you've been looking for. That's what I see. It's that boldness. It's that creative partner. It's the one who's going to make you see yourself for who you really are. The one who's not going to appease you just because you need to be appeased. So when we're looking at this person, it's the solar output card. It's the one who says, this is how you really are. I'm not. So when we see this is the internal and then the external version of you. And that's what you want. You want to be the version of you that you feel like you are. And then this person's going to help you be that person. But you're manifesting this person. I feel like it could be a Leo, could be fire sign, has fire in their chart, but they have the ability to invest. You have this patience here. Let's be honest, they're going to let you be a little bit cray-cray. Yeah, a little delulu. So they're going to let you get a little crazy, like run away, and then you're going to come back and then be like, do you still like me? Hello? And then be like, hey, what's up? And you're like, you're not talking to anyone? They're like, no. Because they've been waiting on you. Look at the fire energy, the patience. This could even be Sagittarius energy, but this, honestly, it's gonna let you find your rhythm with them. Because there's these little games, these little tests, these little whatever you need to do to make sure, are you real? Are you really, really there? They're gonna let you find your rhythm with them, and then when you do that, that energy, that spiritual energy, that place where you can kind of be really who you want to be, that version of you who really wants to be you, that's had commitment issues, as I see it, can still be innocent and still be that version of you that wants to be you without having to run away anymore or retreat or have the anxious attachment disorder, as I see it. But that person who's been in your head is going away. See? Anxious attachment. That's it. I'm telling you, anxious attachment. But you're going to get what you've been looking for. It's pretty obvious. Past life partnership comes in, fire sign, fire's prominent in their chart. But it's very much a wall kiss kind of moment. It's a person who's like, stop arguing, you're fighting, stop talking to me, and they wall kiss you. They pin you against the wall and kiss you, and it just settles your mind. Your mind just running, talking, a million miles a minute. You know that feeling? And they're gonna kiss you, and your mind's just gonna stop for a second. You're gonna say and then they're gonna say, what were you saying? You say, I don't know. So you just have so much going on in your head. I think that's it. Your single status is over because you're finally deciding, I no longer want to be single. And that's this moment. Look at mid-deck pull. Sweat the deck. Do you want this? Do you want the $1 million payday? Do you want the home? Because I see a child in your future. To be honest with you, I see one child coming in the future. 2 dogs. A best friend kind of thing. So you do. It's what do you want for yourself? What is it you want? Do you want to eat sweet sushi with this person or not? Because look at the 10 of Pentacles. So I'm going to tell you later on tonight when you're hanging out and you're like, I'm in my head, open up the 10 of Pentacles and just zoom in on pieces of that card, because that's what the guides, that's what your spirit guide is saying. That's what you focus on. Because there's a baby or a small toddler in there. There's a friend, a best friend. It looks like an older gentleman, 2 dogs. But it feels like it's at home. It's you're letting this be, but you still have the containment of it's not out of control. All right, my friends, I appreciate you for being here. If you're enjoying what you're liking, as always, I tell everybody, hit the thumbs up, hit that like channel, and like what you like it if you enjoy it. That's the best way to put it. I don't want you guys just liking it just to like it. I'd rather you like it because you really enjoy it. And even after you come back, leave a comment. Or comment on any of the videos because it's something you really embraced. If you're seeing the Zodiac video that came up for 11/11, take a look at that. A lot of clarity that came out of that. I have to tell you, I was very impressed. But more than that, be sure to share the channel with friends, family, and let people know. It helps us contain that energy that we're trying to get into. And something's coming in. I don't know what, but I know it's good. Definitely around November 23rd. That is happening. It's, I think, a Sunday. But something good's happening right around. Sag season is kicking off a whole new world of happiness for the world. I mean, I can just tell you, it's nothing bad. But from what I can tell, and a lot of your readings, Cosmic Collective, when I read for you, you'll hear me mention it. And main character energy for a lot of you. So I appreciate you all for being part of the process. If you haven't done so yet, become a member. You get extra readings like this. I come back live again on Monday night. And eventually I'm going to start kicking off a second members only live. So super helpful. Let's see here. Let's see. All right. Sweet sushi. Sending their love. All right, let's see. Random. So I was talking about this earlier. I love using random in the queue because it's anybody here, any of you guys that are on live right now, have a chance to get a live reading. So I've been doing this for a while. I've been doing this for over a year now, maybe a year and a half. And so I've been embracing this because if you just sign in, you could get a reading. If you've been here for a while, you could get a reading. But there's no picking and choosing, no cherry picking, as I called it. So when I hit the button like I did now, Earth Angel, Alex's feelings for me. So Earth Angel, if you're here, make some noise, make some chatter. So I'm just rolling, doing my thing. I appreciate you guys. Ethereal's here, Earth Angel. Thank you. Ethereal Moonlight, how are you doing? I haven't really get to talk to you today. Kind of been just reading, getting deeper and deeper into these readings. Yeah, I appreciate you guys for being part of the channel. I hope the content is amazing. I hope the content helps you guys find what you're looking for. And it's fascinating. I was one of my friends at work yesterday. I was talking to him, and even my friends at work don't even know I have the channel. Now, isn't that weird, or is it not weird? I don't know. You tell me. So Earth Angel, pick 2 tarot decks for me. Let's have some fun with this. But yeah, I was talking to them and they were talking to me, and I was like, yeah, I'm taking at least a year off next year. They go, you are? I said, yeah. I said, I don't really have to work here right now anyway. And kind of the channel, I have other things I've been doing too on the side, and so I said to them, I said, I was kind of thinking about it anyway. I said, think about taking a year off to focus on some other projects I've been doing. I said, plus I got the channel, and I said, I've been doing. They said, what channel? I said, I don't really tell too many people. And they said, what? They said, you kidding me? I said, yeah. I said, I don't walk around bragging in my circle. I don't walk around bragging about the channel to people, which is funny. You would think you would, like, if you had this channel, you'd be like, oh my God, I would tell everybody. I would have a tattoo on my forearm. But no, I don't. I appreciate it, and I mean, you get subscribers, you lose subscribers, and I understand that, and I don't make a big deal about it for myself because it is what it is. I appreciate you guys being subscribers and taking your time being with me. When I know what it is when I'm reading, and if I'm honing in on my gift, if the subscriber count's going up, I'm getting into a better place with the gift, right? Yeah. All right, Earth Angel. Let's see. Can you pick 2 tarot decks? And I can let me see. If you can't, I can. Unless there's a delay, I don't know. The interwebs. Interwebs is a huge place. Two and 6. So this is my communication deck. Typically, this is what I would grab. Like, if you're like, I want to know about somebody, and then this is like hidden emotions. Like, I don't tell you guys too much about this. I'm telling you now, but like, but I tell you that because I want you to be, I don't know, aware. Because that's why these are numbered. I basically use them like that. All right, here we go. Alex, where you at? Ooh, hold on. All right, what's Alex's sign? If you don't mind reminding me. I like this song. It's a little heavy, but Capricorn. Okay, so we're looking for the Queen of Pentacles, the Devil, 2, 3, 4s of Pentacles. All right, Alex. Ooh, relationship change. Something's gonna change with you and Alex. Just so you know. Just so you know. Gemini lover energy. Logically, you're looking at a change. You know something. You're like, yes. Cosmic, yes, obviously. You're like, obviously. Angelically, you're being guided to do it. You don't have all the information. There's so much going on in your head. What? There's so much going on in your head. A lot of innocence here. You're not the old version of yourself, but you have versions of that as part of this. I was going to tell you to take a look at the Six of Cups. I just released the teaching. I re-released this. But you should go take a look at it. I just basically talked about the Six of Cups, but this is your emotions. It really explains your emotions right now. Your main character, Earth Angel, 1123. When I talk about that 1123, that's that card right there. 8 of Wands, lightning strike. So this is emotions are coming to a head on 1123 with you and Alex. Something happens. So you know they're still there. They still feel you. There's something going down here. Brand new start. Solar output. Are you not dating them? Are you just friends with them? Is that what this is, Earth Angel? Because I feel like I'm going to pull these two for your heart chakra. Wow. Potential marriage. I feel like this is growing and building and getting bigger. Is this just a friendship that's becoming something bigger? Is that what this is? Because there's definitely a change here. Brand new start. Marriage coming in. Wow. No, I think this is a brand new start. Queen of Wands, Empress energy. What are we waiting for from them? That's literally what the guys just said. They said, what are you waiting for? From Alex. Like they're asking you, before I pull the next card, what are you waiting for from them? Like you're waiting for, because this is your center line, and this is your root chakra, but what are you waiting for? Because you're stuck in between two places here. Yeah. Like that's the proposal. That's marriage. Like, do you want it? You want marriage? Do you want marriage? Is this marriage material for you? That's what I'm asking you. But can you make him be a better version of himself? Can you make him change? Because you changed. You changed. If you look at 1123, you changed. That's the spiritualness. That's the wild card energy. Would you marry him right now? Like, would you marry him and say, okay, I'll make him do better. I'll fix him. I'll fix him. Right? That's what they're saying. They're saying, I'll fix him. Look, life lesson here. Can you fix him? Like, because this would lead it, if he fixed himself, this is marriage. But you can't fix anyone but yourself. And that's the thing. You can't, that's the curiosity. You have so much on your mind. Like, you want this to change, fast moving action, brand new start. If this, look deeper into it. What do you want from him? Can you make him fix himself? No. Let's be very blunt and honest with each other. You can't make him fix himself. Think about all the exes, all the people, about my exes. I couldn't make them fix themselves. Not all life lessons are yours. Right? Yeah, you can't be like, hey, I want you to do this, this, and this. And they're like, gotcha. Look. But that doesn't mean you're not good enough. There's the justice right there. Mid-deck pull. 2 cards here. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. Look, the universe is coming at it like, this is an amazing life lesson for you. This is awesome. If they change, awesome, perfect, marriage. You're not wrong. You what you see is right on the point. It's right on point, perfect. They're not going to change anytime soon. You have a brand new start. I what I'm seeing is a relationship change. I don't know if this is with them or not, because that's Scorpio energy, Gemini energy, Taurus energy, life lesson, more like that. But that's patience here. Emperor, Empress. I think this is you, though. I don't know if they have to change. And there's no change. They're stubborn. What are we looking for here? I think you see a beautiful future. If they change, if they just followed your direction, things would be amazing. Home, family, money, everything would be great. If they just listened to you, everything would be awesome. Like, just do this, this, and this. If they just would listen to you. And that's not happening. They're not listening to you. Listen, we can get married, brand new house. My intuition's right. I know it's right. But they don't want to listen. They're going their own direction, but you can't make them change. So there's this big fight. I'm telling you, I can see this very clearly. Aquarian energy, but it's this truth-seeking energy. They have to follow their own path. They have to follow their own path. You can't make them go your direction. 1123. You're going to see the truth of this on 1123. There's a change of relationship here. This is a brand new start. Give them to 1123. If they don't change, just move on. I think you're moving on from them. I think you're already focused on, like, you're right. I need to be loved. I don't need to fix. I need to be loved. I need to be treated as an equal, as a partner. Just, you need to be working on you. They work on them. The two of you grow. Love each other. Grow. Love each other. Grow. Love each other. Grow. Love each other. Grow. You know, not like, I fix you. There's okay when there's times, hey, you're down. I got you, babe. Give me your hand. I got you. Get up. You know, there's those times. But this is like a remodel. You're like trying to remodel. You're trying to remodel someone. Like, it's like, no. And that's what it is. You're trying to fix somebody and you're trying to make them better and say, oh, you'll be a good partner if I could fix you. If I could fix this, this, and this. And maybe this. And also that. Like if I could fix this, see? And the universe is saying, can't you see this? Ding, ding, ding. Spotlight. Ding, 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 ding. And you're like, oh, maybe. And I think we're locked in. We're locked in. You're going to see right into the end of the year. December 31st. It's actually, you know what it's doing? It's challenging you. By 1123. Give yourself to 1123 and say, if I haven't heard from him by 1123, I go on a date. I start something new. Yeah. Scorpio energy. And this is good energy. This is you are saying, I love me. 1123, I go on a date. Which I think is like next Sunday. Yes. God damn it, yeah. You do love him, but you go on a date. You at least give yourself a chance to be loved and treated like as an equal. Or you do something for you. That's it. Love him is one thing. Fix him is another. Look at this. Look at this. Look at. But you're like, I can fix him. I can make him better. I can marry him. I'm telling you, let him fix himself. This is so hard. I'm so like, oh. And I'm giving you the Boston R. You know? The Boston R. Hard. Wait, no, now I'm trying to make it. Now I'm trying to compensate. No, I'm serious, though. This is really heartbreak. This is angelic heartbreak. You are not going to fix this guy. Let yourself be loved. People want you. You're desired. And you're like, no, I'm saving myself for this one. No, you're not. Like, universe says, you have till sad season, 1123. And then someone else is coming in. Sorry. And this is on them. This is on them. This is on them. You hear me? This is on them. If they don't fix themselves, and I say fix, and they don't recognize what value you are, then see ya. That's what happens. You hear me? You are allowed to be heartbroken until 1123, and you can still be heartbroken forever, for eternity, and say, but they're not the one that got away. I could guarantee you that. You saw the two Fool cards. One was in reverse. That was basically saying, it's a very short window here. Like, we have a very short window of saying, miss out, and you won't miss out. Don't you want the partner that's going to come home every day, give you a hug, and just hold you for like a minute, for a solid 60 seconds? Say no words, just hug you. And say, I love you with no words. And then just say, how was your day? And just talk to you for a while. Right? Or would you rather this situation? Would you rather the partner that comes home and says, hey, I bought you a Frappuccino? Would you like that? You know, whatever it is, the one thing you would like. You know, that's the person. Or sends you an order like to your work and says, hey, all of a sudden you have a delivery. It's iced coffee. Or whatever it is, the thing you want. The thing you're like, oh, I could use that right now. And flowers even. Yes. Mm-hmm. This is not that. You have to fix them, train them, and then get them to do that, and they're only doing it maybe because you train them? No. Nope. The feelings are there. Like, it's not that, but you're not going to fix them to bring them into... You're not going to repair... You're not doing an overhaul. You're not buying a... Listen, I would love to buy like a 1969 Camaro and just do the whole thing over. Get the frame, chassis, everything, and redo it. But I know that's a lot more than I can buy. It's too much. It's too much. I'm not going to buy that and redo it. So what do? You buy the one that's already done, you know, and that's how you operate. Or one that needs a little work. Oh, no, I don't like that. But you can do this for me instead. Oh, okay. Because I understand communication. That's all. Because this person has dated. This person has been in relationships. Beautiful, beautiful communication process. And that's what you need, is someone that communicates, listens, is willing to communicate, and not take everything so personally. That's the big process here. All right, my friends, let's keep going. I appreciate you. Earth Angel, you are absolutely destined for happiness and love. Do not put yourself in that place of questioning. Do not fix the 69 Camaro. Alex. Right? Hey, let's give everyone, let's give Earth Angel a because this life lesson's not yours, and that's a good sign. If this was yours, I would tell you, say, Earth Angel, what the hell are you doing? Like, bro. No, and that's what it's hard, because we're the other half of the life lesson. All right, Sweet Sushi, you're next. Are you kidding me? See, the universe. I just hit random. Sweet Sushi. Peaches. Oh yeah, I should grab some peaches. I really haven't drank much iced tea, but I'm enjoying... You guys can tell I'm enjoying the readings. That's the other side of this. Just hang in there. I'm going to be on here for a little while longer. I'm actually really... As long as I can get the iced tea and I'm good, my throat doesn't start to go... Flame Fuse. I think so. The universe is like, hey, Sweet Sushi. It is funny. I very much appreciate you guys. Like, it's fun. I'll be teaching in class, and I'll be thinking about the channel. You know? But you guys, you have no idea how much you mean to me. You really do. You mean a lot to me. Probably the same. I think we mean a lot to each other, right? Like, you see me come online, or you hear me, or you're like, oh, he's live. Great. And you're like, oh, this is awesome. They could catch me, and it's fun. Did Sweet Sushi leave? Sweet Sushi, are you home? Sweet Sushi, pick 2 tarot decks if you're here, because I want to keep going. The 2 tarot deck things. Have you guys noticed the difference when I switched over today? If you did, or even if you watch this after the fact, leave a comment below. Like, really, when I switched to the 2 tarot decks, is that something I should try? Because I think it's really fun. It looks like it's more engaging. Diamond Girl, if I get you, I'm basically trying to hang on chat for a little bit, because I'm enjoying the chat with you. Like, I try to not stay on chat sometimes. It's something I learned with Brenduska. But when I'm on chat, I can talk to you. Like, and I love chatting with you. When I'm on with the members, I just stay on chat. I leave the queue off, So, but I only use a queue here now because it keeps the questions super organized. That's why. That's so. But you all still have a chance of getting read. She might have left. Yeah. I'll tell you what. Let's grab somebody else, and we'll keep the trainer rolling. All right, Stratic, how are you? I'll keep her in the queue, and then that's usually what I do anyway. Even if someone bounces out or in, because now what happens around like 12 p.m., 1 p.m. Eastern, people have to start doing their they have to go to games, soccer games, football games. It's sad. It is Saturday for me, so, and you guys too. And donations to skip the line. But Stratic. What's your favorite part of the channel? I mean, it's probably live, obviously I'm asking you here, but what is your favorite part of the channel? If you're checking this out, even after the fact, even if you're seeing this way late, what is your favorite part? Do you guys like the teaching part of the channel? I mean, it's kind of like a one-hit wonder, right? You watch it, you're like, okay, I'm not gonna watch that again. But I'm gonna come back and make the entire. I'm gonna put literally from the full card all the way. I'm gonna basically do major arcana all the way. It's gonna be one master video. It's probably gonna be, I don't even know, maybe even 6 hours, 7 hours long, and you can sleep to it. I'm gonna remaster that. That's why I'm really doing it. So when I come on, I try to teach everything I do, and I give you guys a little bit of what I have learned, and some of it's the hard way. It's really the hard way, and like I've had stuff where the universe like, you're gonna make $1 million, Cosmic, like legit, like $1 million US, and I was like, fuck you. I'm like, I'm gonna see if you're right. I'm going the other way because money's not like an object for me, right? And I'm like, fuck you. So I would go the other way, and I wouldn't, and I would lose $1 million. I'm like, you were right. But by doing that, it gets me onto this channel, and when I read for you, I can give you honest, raw truth. And so I love investment. I love doing this, and I haven't used this for investments, not until recently. I've read for free forever. It was actually one of the things I was told early on when I was little. Like, do not charge. And like, that's why I do donation, and I read. Like, I have this basically just for people who can just book, but I don't make people go there. Like, no one has to pay. And then I'm on at least once a week for free readings. So, all right, Stratic, how are you? And people love the voice. People do love my voice. That I never understood, but I guess it might be my radio DJ voice. Like, hello. Check your radio. So I might end up doing some ASMR stuff so you can, or actually what I'll probably do is intentions. Like, you are amazing. You are fantastic. And so I'll put that to like some solfeggio frequencies so you guys could fall asleep to it. Right? And then I'll let you guys fall asleep to that. That's something else I'll probably start working on after I do the teaching. Right? Sweet sushi. Yeah. So that's probably, I'll do that too, because I think I have used that, like, to reset your center. Sweet sushi, you're after Stratic here. So sweet sushi, and then, I'm sorry, Stratic and then sweet sushi. 1 in 4. Okay, let's do this. Let's see what we get here. Let's see what kind of pops in the energy. But I was actually going to try to do it last summer, and then the whole channel took off a lot faster than I expected. To be very honest with you guys, I had like 1,600 subscribers in January of 25, and the channel just went, well, it just exploded out of nowhere. People found the channel quicker and faster. So I love that you're all here. I love that you found the channel. But people find different parts of the channel. People love the shorts, or they love the teaching. They love this, or they love the Zodiac. As Antonella was like, you have to go back. I'm like, and then I didn't do it. And I heard from people. I'm like, okay. I went back, and people love that. Or people love everything. They kind of they pick and choose, like a la carte the channel. They love that. So anyway, let's get going here. I appreciate you all for being here. And I love the fact if you haven't seen like Ethereal Moonlight, or when you guys start your own channels, it's like a proud papa. It's like my daddy energy. It's like I feel like daddy. I do, because I watch you guys grow. I watch you become yourselves. Like you say, you know what? You're like, fuck this. I'm doing my thing. And you put yourself way out there, and it's so beautiful to watch, to see you guys be like, I'm being me. And so many years, so many days have passed since you haven't let your voice be heard. And I love that. And as a teacher, and I'm talking at college level, at the elementary school level, I've taught for years, decades, and I've watched students excel. And I mean, I have tons of examples, but I have a student, he was in my college class, and he's like, just super young, and he's like, I need a job, and I got him a job, and then I mentored him, and now he's like a tech director, and then another one who's now another tech director. And I love that. I love seeing people succeed, because your success is my happiness, and that's what I love to see. All right, Stratic, this is for you. Let's see what happens. Let's see what pops out in your reading. So that's why when I read for you guys, I'm going from that place, the caring energy. I want to see you have success. You make me want to love myself when I see you have success. It's like I want to love your future. Does that make sense? Let's go here. Let's open this up. Stratic, this is for you. Angelic touch card, emotions position, first position, regret. And this is the beautiful part of cards, right? I love this card. Regret is beautiful. I do this all the time. I look at regret. The Zodiac, for example, Stratic, same thing, right? Me, you, this is something you and I can relate to. 100,000 subscribers. You probably have made a mistake recently. Probably made some kind of like whoops. And I was like, hey, I dropped the Zodiac off the channel. I'm like, whoops. And I was like, I'm doing it. I didn't care if I lost every subscriber, and I love you guys. But if I lost everybody, I did. But I had to take the chance. And like, you have to take the chance. One of you had to take the chance where you risked everything. You risk it all. And I'll keep risking it all. Because that potential that lives within inside you, angelically gifted emotions, that's where most people are going to look at your problems and go, oh, look at that. And they're going to try to target you. They're going to make you feel. It's safer to feel, right? In that comfort zone. Get outside that comfort zone. Who cares? And that's the thing, is getting outside that comfort zone. 1123. Then you're going to start to feel like you're a main character. Because I don't know if you feel like you're a main character. Maybe you don't feel like it's meant for you. And I see it's meant for you. It's meant for you. This card right here, you picked the 2 tarot decks. I mid-deck pull. Like, I started mid-deck pulling because I got mad at the universe. Like, it's another, I'm talking about like fake tarot readers. Like the other day we were talking about this, and I was like saying about how when we talk about this, right? And when you have people out there that are putting their best foot forward and trying to be their best version of themselves, Ethereal, right? Anna, me, when we're out there, we're trying to be the best versions. That's when you get this kind of stuff. The universe saying, you are trying to be the best version of yourself. Let the intuition ride. Let it ride first. Solar output. This is how you example out in the world, saying, this is what I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be lucky. But luck doesn't come by just luck. It comes by you trusting your intuition. Does it not? Does it not? You are forever lucky. You understand? You are lucky because you exist. Look at this. December comes in very popular. This is your emotions. You have regret. I have regret. Those are our standards to make us better, right? Yes. Everybody out there hearing this, when you have regret, it leads you to what? What is it going to lead you to? I'm going to pause and let you think about this for a second. It's not accidents. It's not a mistake. What does it lead you to? Greatness. Legendary status. If you can lean into your mistakes, as they would be called, as your problems, as your whoopses, the courage to step on those mistakes and say, hey, I whoopsed here. Yeah. Not everything is a home run. Right? I'm going to point out a couple things that they do. This is factual because most people can lean into money. Most people say, oh, I relate to money because I need money to pay my bills. everyone looks at Amazon and says, popular company, they make everything right. You look at yourself as a success based on your money. So I'm going to tie and cross correlate, because you look at yourself as a wheel of fortune. Do you think they have everything? Do you think they have always had the wheel of fortune in their favor? You're going to probably say, yeah, Amazon is successful always. Microsoft always. I'm going to tell you, no, they have not. And this is why I broaden my horizon, look beyond tarot, look beyond my own existence, look beyond legendary status, and say, 100 years out, what are we looking at? I'm going to point out one thing. Have you ever heard of the Zune? Have you ever heard of the Microsoft tablet? So these kind of things, they've gone away. Are the Microsoft phone or the Amazon Fire phone? No, they're gone. They're failures. Capital failure. Like, for real. They didn't make it. There's other countless items like this that have happened over the years, and these companies, just like you, me, us, existences around the world, we have been able to walk away or even say, I've had that failure. Oh, I'll explain it to you. Let's talk. As proud as I am of my successes, I'm also proud of my failures, because those failures have taught me to gain gold out of that knowledge. Because those failures, look at anyone, CEOs, successful people in life, in love, marriage, anywhere. Those people who have had failure in anything, the ones who have not been, we'll call it lack of accountability, those people who have lacked accountability have kept having failure. But it's the ones who have owned that failure. They've gotten clarity, like a lighthouse from a fogged out world, to find the success that they've been looking for, like a laser beam. Like a laser beam. Do you think I come out here reading tarot just because it's fun? Like, I say, oh, this is a great time. No, I want to bring you that fog and say, now you use your lighthouse, right? That's what we're doing here. That's the difference on what I do here on live. Because when I show up, when I come in here and I say your destiny's chosen, you're not found. Like, I'm not like, whoa, hey, what a coincidence. Fist bump. When I'm in the classroom, you think those students are like, what a coincidence, we have the best teacher? No. The universe put us all together for a reason. It's the clarity behind that. And 50 years from now, there's something happening in that life. That's the universe. That's the universal sign, the infinity sign. That's a Gemini. That's money forever. I literally had a conversation with students yesterday about, do you want to be the person on the island that owns the island while the businesses are working? Or do you want to be the person who's in the mine getting the ore? Like, I said, which mindset do you want to go with? And that's the conversation I have, just like I'm having with you, because these regrets, these things that we look at failures, they're the foundation of your success. They're the foundation of your success. This is foundation. This is happiness. This is wish. Nine of Cups. That's the Knight of Cups. That is your Princess or Prince Charming coming in. That's your moon energy, the thing you can't see. That's December. That's angelically touched. When we get into this energy, look at this heartbreak. I welcome heartbreak now. I used to hate it. Oh my God. I remember being like 10 or 11. It might have been 10. It was middle school. I remember, I remember crying. Oh my God, over this. Her name's Heather. And she had passed away. She's since passed away. And we had talked middle school. I remember talking over and over about, and she had a bad heart. And she said, I'm going to die young. And I was like, no way. And she's like, yeah, she have a bad heart. And she did. She's since passed away. But that conversation has now become more resonant in my life, because I look at life as the ebb and flow of our existence. And she has since come through in my readings from the other side, because we've had these deep conversations, middle school, right? Where you think your world is everything. And she broke up with me, and she cheated on me, and oh my God, my potential was ruined. I couldn't do anything. And now I look at life as problems and devotion to those problems in existence. And I look at you and I say, what is it, the lighthouse? What is the fog teaching you? What is that cutting through? What is the honesty? What is that blade of clarity? Because the universe is saying you are lucky. You are a very lucky person. You have self-respect that is non-negotiable. And with that, I honor you. Like, I honor you. Us being here is not by chance. It's not by chance. Explain this. Explain this. You pick the 2 tarot decks. We're here. I have chat off, by the way. I'm talking to your soul at this moment. This coming here, this is harmony. This is your here and now. This is the universe. This is sometimes things are good, sometimes things are bad. it is what it is. But this is your foundation facing the same way. All these cards are reverse, which is not bad. So when things are bad, you say, hey, when I'm heartbroken, I'm setting myself up for success. Do you understand what's happening here? Your success, you're imminently about to have a lot of success coming in. So the universe is saying, do you understand consistency is your superpower? You have to see the patterns in the chaos. This is your success moment. This is the moment the universe says, I'm handing you a wand of creation. What is the next step of your creation? What is the next step? Where do you want to head with this? You carry the weight. Study your love. This is beyond me. This is beyond cosmic. Take me out of the stage for a second. Let me get out of here. Let me just let you talk to the universe for a moment and have this deep conversation, because it's telling you this is a good tower moment. Let's destroy what you've created and start over brand new. What would that new person be? Right? What would that new person walk away from those people that really don't serve you, right? The people who, let's be honest, who are using you. Let's be real blunt. Let's say the energy that they just suck the life out of you. Let's cut them free and take only a couple people with you. What would happen? It would feel kind of bad, right? Unfortunate, but you would become a rock star, a rock star. And you would just keep resetting the cycle over and over and over and over and over. Let's look at it really. This is what you've learned. You cannot let people take advantage of you. No more. Your existence is now becoming the evolution of natural selection. You're saying, hey, I don't need this. Sorry. Thank you, but no thank you. No, it's not because you're not good. It's because I no longer accept that. Walk away. Moon energy. You just leave them in the dark. You're I'm out. See? It's clarity. It's clarity because your soul's not going to give them anything. You cut them off. It's justice energy from a spiritual level. Look at this. I'm telling you, you're cutting them off. Are these guys the same? That'd be funny. No, okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say, it's basically what you do from your internal dialogue. It does not match your external dialogue, because you're no, thank you, no, thank you. You walk away saying, "Fucking jerk." You know what I'm saying? You're see ya, and you walk away, but you're just whew, and you just 10 deep breaths, and you've evolved, and then you evolved. Because you're just kind of that fog, that lantern, that light. You're I'm no longer giving you my light. You can't cut through the fog with my lighthouse. Because you get in and then you're see ya. Thanks for the lighthouse. And you're dude, really? You know that feeling when you feel used, but on a raw level? But your greatness, your ability, whatever this is, it is unbelievably powerful. Powerful. I'll leave it on that. Just so you know. Do not underestimate yourself. This is the last day you do that. You are holding all of the cards. And I say cards with my Boston accent. Cards. Hey, all you cards. Good golly, Miss Molly, what are you doing? Go back to chat. Wow. Is anyone even here? That's crazy. Imagine go back to chat and people left. People all bounced. All right, Sweet Sushi, I think you're next. For real. See, this is what's more fascinating. When you guys pick the decks, I have less control over what comes out. And it becomes more fascinating the less control I have. And I think that's the more... Because most people want control over the reading. I'll pick this deck, and I'll pick 2 cards, okay? You pay me $10. No. Dude, let go of the control and see what happens. Let roll the fucking dice, baby. Roll the dice. Right? Roll those dice and see what happens. Stratic, tell me what happens. I don't know what's going down, but something good's happening. You're getting clarity. That's the best. That's the one word I can give you is clarity. And this is not you can't just switch it off. It's it's a spiritual clarity going in. You now have spiritual clarity. You have now enabled spiritual clarity. It sounds, there's no other way to put that. Regret's fine, but what is it? Why do we have it? All right, so we have deck 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pile 1, some of 3, some of 4. See what I can do. I'll grab this. Sweet sushi. Mm-hmm. It's like bananas. Like, right? It's its own like phrase. Sweet sushi. It is. It's like bananas. 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 Sweet sushi. Bananas. I mean, that reading was bananas. I will tell you, like, that was bananas. I don't know what to tell you guys. Like for reals. The way I pull it, it's like, honestly, like, I have control. Like, when I pull cards, how many are like, what the hell? I'm like, what? That's what makes it more fascinating. I used to run, like, calculations, even through AI and stuff, and it was, like, astronomically impossible for me to get the cards to line up just like you saw there. It's like, there's no way. Like, I don't even know if it is possible for me to do that. I don't know. Can I grab all 3 decks? No, I could never hold all 3. I would end up hurting my hand. I have baby hands. I have like little baby hands. All right. Wait, who's very generous? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what Prenduska and I said early on. She's like, you read a lot. I said, I know. I said, but I used to read for friends. Like, I would just kind of read for them like this. And now you're my friends. And I just added you in. So I'm not doing this necessarily for the money. I just opened my friend group. Like, I just went online. And what ended up really happening was my oldest was like, they were working and donating down at the homeless shelter. And they said, hey, you know, you can go down to the homeless shelter. Because I had talked to the director and stuff. And I said, awesome. I said, but I was doing so much stuff. And then this was the compromise. Because then I can just read for people everywhere around the world. So I love reading. I still don't fully understand it all, but I love reading. All right, here we go. Look at that, guys. Angelic 5 of Cups. What are we talking about here? What was the question you had here, Sweet Sushi? What is this question? 5 of Cups, back into that regret zone. Maybe we're kind of regretful about something or something else that happened. It could be brief moment. Could be coming down here. Look at this Cancer energy. Looks like water sign. 3 of Cups looks like was spilt over. I'm gonna actually pull. I'm gonna do something I normally don't do. I'm gonna pull for all 3 cups. So we're gonna pull for 1, lover energy. 2, somebody holding back. And 3, somebody blocking. Underneath here, we're looking at justice energy, Libra energy, kind of like the life lesson. It's kind of like learned life lesson. So definitely love, definitely somebody holding back from the love, and somebody really, it could be another partner holding back, but it's spiritual holding back. It could be something coming to a head, Sag energy, Temperance energy. It could be even mid-December. Feels like somebody moved on. Air sign energy, could be Aquarian, could be Truth Seeker. Yeah, there it is. How crazy is that? Star sign, Aquarian energy meets the zodiac of we have Scorpio. We have are we dealing with a love? Wow, guys, look at that. Emotions. Are you dealing with someone? Are you dealing with some? Yeah, it is somebody holding back emotions. Maybe you're blocking emotions. Definitely moving on. Like, I feel like that. Look at this. You're so passionate, though. I feel like there was passion in this relationship, but there's not great. Was there an Aquarian in this? Wow. Huh. That's crazy. Because there's people on people's minds. We have the justice. This is the best thing left. Like, this is vroom vroom energy. This could be the new sign coming in. It could be water air sign coming in. Scorpio, we could have the Scorpio in here. You're on your own. You're feeling much better. Like you're free. Wow. This was brought on by the universe. Right now it's easy. You can't fully see your picture. Look at this. There's communication coming in here, just so you know. Be forewarned. Relationship change. I think that's what we're getting into. Wow. Six of Cups, relationship change. I can't believe it. It's almost unfair. It's not a fair situation. It's fair now when you're free, but there's almost an unfairness. There it is again. I'm telling you. I think you know everything you need to know. Maybe that's why this is over. There it is again. There might be an air sign coming in. What in the hell? Oh my God. You're really good. You're really good. Whatever this is, you're really, really good. I would appreciate how does this go? It's like, I would appreciate, like, there's an imbalance, but you would appreciate, like, the recognition that you put a lot of effort in this and you don't feel like you've even been recognized. See, you just want to be recognized a little bit, and you have never been recognized. You just want to be seen. Wow. Look at this. You just want to be seen. It's so clear, guys. Like, it's just, like, spiritually, logically, like, just see what I did, the work. You're at 1123. It gets a little harder before it gets easier, just so you know. There's regret here, too. Look, they have me pull it. Look. You're the one. Like, you're amazing. Like, you have learned your life lesson. This is not an easy journey. This is heartbreak, Akashic heartbreak. This is, I don't know what this is, but there is definitely air sign energy in here. Aquarian air sign energy. Aquarian. But 1123 is coming in for you. Heads up. Good things are coming in for you, just so you know. This was one of the best things that you've ever done. Just so you know, it's one of the best things you've ever done. Is take ownership and say, nope, I'm not doing this. Because what you did is you said, I'm better than this. Like, does that make sense? It's like you said, I'm better than this. You don't need this. Like, I'm better than this. Wow. You said, I'm not trying to make fun of you, but it's like you said, I'm sweet sushi, damn it. But really, it's fun. It's adorable. But really, you're like, I'm not, I don't want to be in an abusive relationship. I want to have fun. I want to find joy again. And that's what you did. I love this. No, good job. That was like triple King of Swords is Truth Seeker over. Like, you cannot be outsmarted. Like, you're very good. You made the right choice. I can tell you unequivocally, you made the right choice. You definitely made the right choice. Mm-hmm. All right. You are better. But definitely gonna try to reach out. He's gonna try to reach out. I think someone's gonna try to reach out and try to get back together with you. It might even be social media, like you'll see that. Because obviously if you're doing better, then you didn't need them. But you'll see that sign. So make that decision wisely. I think you've already made it, but have a friend back you up on that. All right, guys. Let's do this. Let's pick 2 more, and then we'll call it. So I'll read 2 more total, and then we'll call it, and then I'll be back. And maybe I'll even be back on later tonight. I don't know. I might be back on live later tonight. I'm not sure. Not sure. We'll see what I can do. But yeah, let's keep going here. But yeah, I can definitely feel my voice. I can feel it a little bit. So I just want to give my voice a break, because I definitely want to record a bit today, because I have today off. So, and I appreciate you guys for being here. But who's up next? Charlamander. It's actually it's Fada. Chala Fafada. Am I saying that right? I'm not even saying that close. I don't think. Shala. Mm-hmm. God bless you, sweet sushi. Sweet sushi. Mm-hmm. Right? How is everybody? How are you guys all doing? How's the energy? Is it coming across? Good energy today. I'm really sweet. I'm not going to interpret this. Rona, why are you anxious? So usually at the end, when I get to this point, I usually bounce people out of the queue. Like if this person or anyone, and I don't want to kind of give negativity to anybody, but let's just say anyone doesn't show up at the end, I just bounce them out. But I gotta give them a minute to come in. But then if you're here, then be awesome, be happy. That's awesome, because you have a chance of getting read. So if someone doesn't show up or someone's out, because I'm going to read for the last 2 people. So that's all I'm doing. But I've been on for a couple hours. I love this question. Bounce them out. Earth Angel, can I save that question for the last question? So let me pick 2 people. I'll save that. I'll still read this, but I want to say, if you have time. Like if you don't, that's a great question. I love that question. Because the question is, when will I meet the man I saw in my dreams? Because this stuff is deep, and I find this to be a crossover. It's the same place I pull from. That energy I get the answers from the questions. It's the same place you're dreaming from. And good golly, oh man, feminine dreams, deadly. You guys, you have any of you females who dream, it scares me. Like, you can't hide from that. And you know what I'm talking about. Any of you who dream, you guys like, oh, I had a dream. I go, my ears go boop and perk right up. So, if I ever wanted to do some research, and I'm talking some real research, I would do that. I would focus on that. And the other thing I've noticed over the years is after a woman has a baby, that intuition will creep up or become more in tune. I don't know why or what it is, but I've noticed that too. But yeah, even the weird dreams, those dreams, they can be influenced by food, and everyone's like, oh yeah, but I'm telling you, they have meaning. I know that from my own spiritual studies. And I've studied that since I was like 6, 7. I had a dream interpretation book when I was little. Oh yeah. All right. All right. Let's Charla, you're out. Let's see who's next. Diamond Girl, Ancestor's Message. How are you? No, I'm just still picking. I'm saving Earth Angel because they want to know about their man of their dreams and their dreams, like literal dreams. Like, and I said I want to save this for last. So, yeah, no, I'm just actually I was giving Charla just a few minutes to come back here, but they didn't bounce back in. So, yeah, yes, that's right. You want to change the question? That's absolutely fine. Yeah, what's the question? And if you want to give me 2 tarot decks. Let's keep that going. So yeah, what's the question you want to change it to? And then we'll pick one more from the random, and then I'll read for Earth Angel. Make some noise. Boop boop. Wait, hold on. I think I have bananas. Right there. There it is. Bananas. Ooh, you got somebody to love. Yes. See? We're making noise. There we go. All right. I think we're ready. What was the question? Oh, 2 and 4. Got that. That's my soundboard. Actually, I have like a studio. It's crazy. It's gonna get upgraded again. Like, it's just like really nuts. Like I said when I did this, when I do this, I want to be able to compete, and that's why like some of the audio and stuff. I'd like to say it's good, it's crisp, but I'm still not quite there yet. So I'm gonna even upgrade it further and get like Shure microphones and get better 4K cameras and like really go to I'm gonna make studio 2 is my goal. Yeah, so that's my goal. Oh, your next husband, the second husband of the future. That's a great question. Let's look at that. So you want decks 2 and 4. Let's see. I know I will eventually. Probably good night. No, but the audio I wanted to dial in even further, but I'll get better microphones. That's why I think I'm kind of holding off on Cosmic's Corner, is I want to do that, but I don't think I can hold off longer. Let's take a look on the second sugar daddy. I don't know if it's really a sugar daddy, but ooh. All right, Diamond Girl, let's see. The regret, but you use the regret to your advantage. See, good job, good girl. Like really good, Diamond Girl. 11:23. You're gonna start to see signs of whatever this is. Aquarian energy coming in here. Akashic. I don't know if that makes sense. It feels like there's an Aquarian showing up here. Wow. Fire sign too. That looks like Leo energy, strength, bold. Definitely Leo, Aquarian. Wow, this is your conduit. Notification from top down. The universe says, you want to know? I'll tell you. There's regret here. There's 3 people. Look at one of them. It looks like it. If you had to ask, it's probably more likely. There's Aquarian here, but it looks more likely like a Leo, guided by the fire energy. But there's passion here. If you had to know, I would say there's also Sag energy. So I think it might be Aquarian, but I could be wrong. Yeah, see? It's because the way they come at the love situation with you, it's the way they approach love with you. Yeah, see, they look at love relationships deeper. Like you're the one. Page of Wands, past life. There's energy here. There's this 3 pyramids showing up with this past life. This is the they know it, you know it, they're already into it. They have the idea that this is something real. Like Cancerian energy here also. This is long term. This is something you're gonna see, a spark, some kind of notification, some kind of sign. 1123 on this. I don't know if you know this person, if you already have an idea. Let's go underneath it. Wow. Are they in regret with you? You already know this person? I feel like this might be like a similar forward-looking regret, like time to move on from this. But see, look at that. It's the move on, like they're learning from the past regret. It's the Temperance. I feel like it might be a past person that you're kind of saying, well, I'm going to move on then. So there's a decision. Did you really move on? Because you can see spiritually, see the cups are right here. And logically, you're being, I would say, guided divinely by Temperance energy, patience energy. You're being patient. Patient. Patience energy, Sag energy, past life. There's definitely an angelic past life energy going on here. Wow. There's a relationship change. Is this a past person? What was the past person you were dating? Because I feel like there's somebody in here. This is like a new relationship change. That's the only way to put it. I'm sorry to put it this way. It sounds awkward, but it's honestly like you're not dating the same person. Look at this, guys. The Temperance says, like, it's honestly like there was a break or a pause and it changed everything. What? 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 Like angels. Like this is angelically guided. Like it's making you or them better. This is like it. Like this is by the hands of an angel. Like that right there. Like I'm asking and I'm being guided or redirected. Brand new start. Feels like Aquarian or air sign energy. Very passionate, powerful, bold. It's karmic partner. I'm going to tell you that. But they make you feel like you're the one. 1123 kicks off some major portal time. It could be a past person though. Because I have this regret. Like, why would they have regret with you? Because you logically have regret too. Like, why is there a spiritual regret? Unless it's Akashic regret or past life regret, and that could be why I said past life. I'll tell you to go back and rewatch this part of it, because I said past life and then I pulled past life. So there's definitely something happening here, and then I pulled the triple angels here, so. Wow. Yeah, Empress Emperor energy. Like this is not like, hey, put a ring on it. This is let's conquer the universe together. Like this is not like, yeah, like see, you want a wand? Yeah, here's my wand. It's like, wow. It's like you're mine. Like no one's touching you. You're mine. Like that energy. This person knows you're theirs. That's why I'm asking you if this X, and I call it X, but like, I think you're saying pause, and pause makes sense. Like, I think you and this X are paused, not broken up. I would never say that. You know I wouldn't say that. Like, I would say, no, you guys, it's over. But there's something really weird with this here. But you know what I'm talking about, right? It's like, It feels like you guys are still together but not talking. Am I right? What's their sign? What's your ex's sign? We have tried it to at least twice, but haven't gotten any off the ground. So, what's their? Are they an Aquarius? I don't know then. Cause I don't. Oh, maybe. This is Virgo right here. Maybe this is the truth. Maybe this is just the truth coming out. Maybe this is a truth seeker. I mean, you have a lot of angels in your energy. Diamond Girl, you have a lot of... Like, this is angels. Like, you have 3 angels. Like, you're... Unless this is... No, unless this is an Aquarian coming in. And you're maybe that because this is your root chakra. When I say this to you, Diamond Girl, I don't mean to be like, I don't mean to sexualize this, but this is like your desires. Like when you're like in bed at night, I miss my Virgo. Like this Aquarian comes in and sparks your intellect. There's a boldness here though. So there's fire energy. Like you're mine. It's different than this. Because this is a love energy that sparks you. I want to say there's something that happens. I'm going to go with, if you want my honest opinion. My honest opinion here, I'm going to go with it's an air sign. More likely an Aquarian is coming in. Your second husband is an Aquarian. Split the deck. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's definitely, look at, there's the Aquarian. This is the angelically communication card, right? Angelic card, that's an Aquarian. But this might be something this might be somebody you already know. It might be. Yeah. They're going to treat you like an empress. Like they're going to treat you very good. Very, very good. But they could have, it could be like, the only thing I'm hung up on, and the reason I'm hanging is that King of Wands at your heart chakra. I don't know if that's your Leo energy or if that's strength energy, but that was coming in as Leo energy. Like there's Leo somewhere in this chart that's showing up very strong. So whatever that is. So if that makes sense to you, that's fine. But unless there's a Leo, that's stole your heart. All right, so that's what's going to attract them in is your Leo. But they're coming in. That golden position is like knock, knock, knock. Somebody's at your door. That position right there. When I have those 9 cards and there's that one right here, that's what that is. So. All right, my friends, let's go. So I'm going to pull one more random, and then what I'll do is I think I have to read for, I think it's Earth Angel was the other one, right? When I meet the man of my dreams, maybe I'll read for Earth Angel first and then pull for that last random. Maybe I'll do that. Just got no Earth Angel paid. So, and I'm really curious about this now that we just read for that. So let's do this. Earth Angel, why don't you pick 2 tarot decks and then we'll pick for the last person random and then we'll just call it. How about that? That would be more fun. That'd be the funnester. That's, as the kids at school say, that's not a word. I said, well, it is for me. Say, or go to the office. 1 and 2. It is what it is. It is what it is. Get some iced tea here. I'm always curious about this. Let me pull one card here. Let me see. Is this a real person? Ooh, that's your sleeping card. Or a download card. So you have your swords, your information. It was definitely an angelic communication. I don't know if they were really there or if it was just like a heads up. This is them. Well, this could be them. It could be them, Earth Angel. All right, let's see. All right, here we go. Yeah, look at that. Angelic brand new start. Your angels are saying, yes, we were showing you them. That feeling that you had, that's real. That was the feeling you're going to have. That passion. And I think you and I know what we're talking about here, Earth Angel. That passionate feeling you felt, that's real. That was all real. Angelic card, once again, we have this in the here and now. Look at brand new start. That little birdie telling you, that was all real. They want you to get into that feeling. The one that you had in the dream, go back to that feeling. Fantasize when you're sitting there and just sitting there by yourself. Close your eyes and go back to that place because that was real. That's how you bring them in. They're the one. They're the. Oh my God! Look at this. See, angelic passion. Logically, you have to override your logic. They're trying to teach you. So it's kind of like this. It's your heart is saying, "I don't have them. They're not here." And you're really your mind, your logic, all this. It's like I can't believe it. I can't believe it. But explain this. Explain this. Explain this. Explain this. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Just like you can't believe that would be real either, right? This is the universe, your guide saying, well, if you can't believe this and you can't believe that, then explain how they're going to come in. You can't. So they're also telling you that explain this. Explain this. This is completion, home, family, everything. This is knight in shining armor. This is that Knight of Cups card. This is that secret moon energy. This is that happiness. This skips cosmic energy. I put this deck in there to say, I don't even matter. I'm like, I skipped the whole tarot deck and I just pull cards for the universe saying, thank you for the gift. I'm grateful for having it. I'm literally going to be the hands of the universe. And when I pull this card, this is the base of your emotions. The layout of the reading, the scientific outlay tells you this is the base root foundation of your emotions. That person, that existence, he's there. 2 kids are coming. They're going to come in. Their psyche, that's your logic. That's your higher power saying, I know they're there. I can't touch them yet, but I know they're there. Do I wait for them? Yes, you do. No thank you to everything else. Right? And it's really hard because you're waiting for that thing that you know exists and you just can't get to it yet. Look at this. Look at the cards that you're getting. What a beautiful layout. What a beautiful layout. And what is amazing, you picked the tarot decks. I was supposed to read you last. My guide said, no, read now. Angelic card, base root of the emotions. You're getting back together with them. Want to hear something even more fascinating? This is like over lifetimes. Like you two have found each other over lifetimes. They're just sending you the message through the universe, through the cosmos, saying, I miss you, my love. Like that's what they're doing. They're literally letting you know I exist. They're saying, baby, I love you. Like I'm really here. Like this is happening. Like I'm telepathically reaching you. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Like this happens. Like I'm talking to you. Because you shut out the noise, shut out the BS, listen to them. Because they're talking to you. And that's the outcome, because no matter what happens, they're going to come in and shut out the noise and let that happen, because what's going to happen is you're going to become more aware because you took this brand new start in this brand new lifetime, and they were right there. They said, I'll meet you there. And they're here. They're right here. They're right here. They're coming in. Look, starseed energy. You're way better in this lifetime than you ever existed. You have to understand, you did not come in here with the existence of saying, I am going to just pick up pickles every day and sell them. You know what I mean? It's like your existence is way more profound than you ever thought it could be. And I'm telling you, this is your power. But you are very, very humble. And that's the ability. And so they're saying, I am communicating with you. Look up the 2 of Cups. Look up the fact that I predestined the angelic cards to be the foil cards, the shiny cards. But they're using the angelic gift, the angelic power. When you go to sleep, you have no control. That's not your power. You have no way to say nah, to block it out. Like when you watch your crime shows and try to figure it out. No, this is not you. This is your subconscious takes over and this says, aha, now I got you. Because then they can tell you, I'm coming. But they're coming for you. They're coming for you. The moment you stop believing, the moment you give up on the fact that they're coming, then they stop coming. But they're saying, lead me to you. Let me love you the way you deserve to be loved, and I'll be there. I'll show up. then we'll be able to get further in life. Don't worry about the after, worry about the now. So they're coming in, they're letting you know, you pick the 2 tarot decks. You do your own research. Go on any AI and say, hey, if I had 2 tarot decks I picked randomly, what are the odds of lining these up? Blah, 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 and let it play out that way. What? And then I pulled the Ace of Cups, the relationship card, right? On the get back together, on the angelically gifted, mirroring, the wish granted card. Could that be that any AI is going to say, absolutely. Absolutely, because you're worth it. You're worth it. You're breadcrumbing your own existence saying, I don't know, maybe I don't think I'm worth this. I don't think I'm worth this. And then this partner, the one who's like, baby, I got you. You're absolutely worth every piece of this. That's the one that's coming in. That's the one that's going to tell you you're worth it. You and them, you are both scales of this justice. You are absolutely worth this. So that's the thing, is you don't think you're worth it because they're coming in with this patience, passion, ability to say, past life matters. Past life has always mattered. Their soul tribe existence is mattered to you. So this is angelic soul tribe. When they come in, this is more than just a touch, a kiss, a desire. This is them wanting to be part of your existence. This is truth incarnate. This is air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is the ability to say, hey, I exist. I know you exist because I want you to exist. Just as much as they want you to exist, you want them to exist. That in itself brings them into existence. Have you ever considered that? Just when you manifest everything else in this world, they're doing the same. That you're manifesting both of them. They're showing up in your dreams. That spark has happened. You felt it. You know what you felt. They felt it too. That moment you felt that wand, that reality of that creation, that's this. Growing old together, having a child, children, happiness, home. They're coming in from a different direction. Doesn't mean they're not bringing in, but they're bringing pentacles. They're bringing money where you're bringing happiness, hope, nurturing. They're bringing in the money, the fusion of both. Oh yeah. They're coming in. Like, it's study or love. They're coming in with that choice. But either way, you guys have met in the Akashic halls. You've met, and they're coming back. This is predestined. Every night you go to bed, you talk to them right before you go to bed and say, baby, I cannot wait to see you. Literally have that conversation. Don't care if people listen. Say, I don't care if you're listening in. Say, this is happening. Say, this is how I communicate with them now. And the moment I meet them, you all eat your fucking words. Like, that's what's going to happen. See? Because you're putting that seed in. You're saying, I know this happens. I know this happens. And so when people go, oh, you're just in pain. You can't let them go, blah, 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 blah. You say, no, I'm raising my vibration, stupid. Like, that's what you're doing. And so when they come in, that's when they come in. Look, see? That's when they come in. You have raised your vibration. Look at how they're hovering above the swords. This is the stuff I don't talk about all the time. But see how you saw the picture way ahead of the curve. You're like, this is how I operate as an Aquarian. This is why I tell people to buy this, buy that, and like XRP, don't get fooled by the number, bro. Guys, don't. You know it, I know it. This is how I operate. Money, they see this operation. You say, I can nurture you. They can say, I can love you. I can give you. So they're giving you the same mentality, like, hey, past life exists. You say, yes, I know it does. But you guys are coming at it with 2 different perspectives. That's an actually beautiful way to look at it. But your existence as a single person is no longer. That's the mindset you're going at it. Yes, I'm now with them. Our existence started in my dream. Like, that's what they're saying. They say, yes, yes, and yes. Yes. Like, absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. Look. Yes, the Queen of Wands. Look at the past life right here. This is it. Wild card. Anything's possible right now. Why? Because you said it is. That's you are the center of your universe. Nothing can happen unless you make it happen. You can limit it or you can allow it. And you're more likely to limit. You say, I don't know, maybe. And you're more likely to say, I can't. And the universe says, God damn it, yes you can. It's grabbing you by the back of your scruff and saying, you goddamn can. You will. Because you have a soul tribe pushing you, saying, yes you can. You're our leader. Now do it. And so this person, this partner, is going to be the one who's going to be behind you and say, let's do this, babe. Don't give up on me. And so when you felt that spark, that attraction, they're there. They're waiting for you. So, and when you ask, were they real? Did I dream about them? Look, mid-deck split. That's them coming back. Like, that's the coming back right before you get married. 4 of Wands. They're not only coming back, they're coming back to marry you in this lifetime, as they have done every lifetime. Soul Tribe. Yeah. All these people you call friends are just helping you to get back together. Think about that. Like me. Like, I'm helping you get back together with them. Like, because I've been friends with you guys. Crazy, right? Isn't that crazy? You want to hear an even more fascinating story? I actually read for I have a friend, and she was going on this date, and I kept reading for her, and I'm going, this Libra, you know? And she's like, I don't know, I'm not sure about dating. I said, well, date this guy and then decide. So I finally met the guy, and he was like, and then he kind of brushed me off. He was like, he had no idea about me, the channel, anything. He just knew that I would read cards. So, and I said, I've been in your corner since before you existed. He goes, what are you talking about? And so I said, dude, I said, no harm, no foul. I said, no way, you get all mad. So anyway, I said, I can read tarot. He goes, oh, can you? He goes, oh, can you now? He was like all cocky. So I said, I can. And I literally fire hosed him. And what I'll do is I'll garden hose you guys. I said he got full cosmic. Like, and I said, really? He goes, what? He goes, okay. He goes, well, read me then. He goes, prove it to me. I said, you motherfucker, you want me to prove it to you? I said, okay. I went, I just did this to him. I was like, you married 3 times, you had this much money, I just unloaded on him. He walked away. He didn't say anything. He just said, oh, maybe. He walked away. I found out from my then girlfriend later on at this party. I stunned him, like stunned him. Like, even the girl they was going to the party with, she had no idea. Like, he didn't tell her any of that stuff. And so I basically put him on blast. And so she basically called him out on all this stuff. And she's like, what about this and this? So he was all called out on a bunch of shit. So I was like, look, dude, I'm not trying to call you out. I said, but don't tell me this is all fake. Like, don't do that. Don't sit here and say I'm lying. Because I predicted him coming into her life. And then when he came into her life, he called me out. I said, let's do this then. And I said, I exist because I'm happy. I live in joy. It was fun. It was fun. I said, that was one of the best readings I've ever done. I said, I love when people do that. I said, oh yeah. All right. If you're looking for a reading, now's your final chance to get in on the queue. ! Join. Put your question in there. Last reading, usually the best. I don't know if it's going to top that reading. Wow. Earth Angel. Unbelievable. But yeah, we're going to just close out here. This will be the last reading of the day here. And then maybe I'll be back later tonight. I don't know. I'm going to work on some content, get some stuff together. But I appreciate you for being part of the channel. I really do appreciate all of you guys for being part of everything that I do here. It makes me feel so loved, so part of the process. And if you didn't get a reading, think about becoming a member. I'm not trying to pressure you to do that, but what I do is I offer members only. And on Mondays, I come back on Monday night and I offer like these more in-depth readings, I'd call it. But it's I don't even have a queue open. And it just gives us extra chance to get readings. It's really fun. And I'll try to come back. Maybe I'll try to come back on later tonight. I might have availability tonight to come on. If that's something you guys are looking for, let me know. Hit me up, and we can see if I can come back. I definitely love doing the readings. So it's just getting some of the content done. And I should possibly be able to come back on later on. So I love doing the daytime, but then it's definitely different feels. Definitely different. And this will be my last one for today. So, and it's all been random. It's all been super random, honestly. See if anyone's in here. All right, let's see. Sanchan. All right, Sanchan, are you in here? You still awake? Did I put you to sleep by any chance? Sanchan, thank you for liking my Facebook posts. I think Facebook is kind of like not my forum, maybe. I don't know. How many of you guys are on Facebook? Be honest. How many of you guys are ever on Finally. How many guys are ever on Facebook? Because Facebook is like crickets. It's I put some content over there. Actually, I put content everywhere. X, Blue Sky's not so much, and Lemonade not so much, but I definitely put content everywhere else. Yeah, but it's one of those things. I appreciate you guys for being here. Sanchez, I don't remember the last time I read for you, to be honest. All right, what does Spirit have to say about me wanting to pursue a relationship with someone that I truly believe? Oh, is he right for me? Let's see. Let's take a look. So that was one thing I actually tried to do when I first got onto the channel. Is I tried to go on to everything, and if you guys look at all the social media, you'll see, like, I got like less than 1,000 on TikTok. I got 116,000 here. It's really awkward to see like how different I exploded on different social media. Yeah, and I think that's what it is. I think a lot of people are off Facebook. I think that's what it is. And it's fascinating because I look at it and like, I don't think a lot of people have been using Facebook. I think people have kind of jumped platforms. And it's an interesting experiment for me to see. And this has become people's television. That's the other thing I've noticed, right? So if I come on later, I'll put a notification out if I plan on coming on later tonight, which I might. There's a strong possibility I might. Or maybe I'll come on later. Ethereal, what time are you coming on later tonight? Because maybe I can piggyback it off of you, and then you can come on after I go on. Because are you going on at 10 p.m. Eastern? So maybe I'll come. If I do, I'll try to come back on maybe like 7 or 6 or 7 p.m. and then I'll go on for a couple hours, and I'll be your opening act. How fun would that be? How fun would that be, right? And then I could flip over and be your moderator for a little bit, right? How cool would that be? All right, let's do this. So Sanchan, let's read for you. What does Spirit have to say about me wanting to pursue a relationship with someone that I truly believe he's right for me? That's kind of fun. That'd be fun, actually. I never like we could talk more about that, like locking a schedule where we kind of like you're here and then I'm there, or we get a couple of moderators together. We lock in some serious moderators, and they moderate both channels. All right, let me get some good music here for you, Sanchan. But maybe I'll come back on later tonight. I'll call it an 85% possibility. Does that help you guys? I think it might. It might lock that in. Oh, here we go, Sanchan. There's some groovy music. Okay. Sanchan, why don't you pick 2 tarot decks for me? My instincts like them. I love 90%, and it's a deal. Make a deal? You're like my 6th graders. You're like my 6th graders. They're like trying to make a deal with me the other day. I'm like, what are you doing? I said, I am the teacher, right? They said, no, but wait. I'm like, I said, no. I said, you wait. What the hell are you doing? Get out of here. I said, but wait. I said, good God, man. Like, this is why I hate teaching. Oh, the kids love me. The kids absolutely love me. That's what gets me. I can get away with a lot more stuff. I burnt myself with the hot glue gun. I'm like, really? Like, why? Ugh. Golly. All right, here we go, Sanchan. Let's take a look at your instincts. Is this person really right for you? That's what I'm asking. I'm beating the hell out of my cards. All right. All right, maybe I'll be back later on tonight. If you haven't done so, like the channel, share the channel, leave a comment after I get off. Leave a comment on any of the videos. Makes me feel like I'm so special. Say, hey, Cosmic. I have new teaching content coming out all the time, and I got some new Beyond the Veil, and I'm actually working on some Cosmic's Codex. All that stuff is super fun to me, but maybe I'll be back tonight. But I'll definitely be back on Monday for Members Only Monday. If you're a member, thank you for being a member. All that content gets to you earlier, and I appreciate you guys for being part of the channel. Here we go. Dark Horse candidate, loving this. Akashic Record. Maybe you never realized this, but yeah, they're the one. Maybe you're not expecting this. Like, that's the person. A judgment situation, that could also be here too. Sanchan, I wonder if that's what this is. Maybe there's a little bit of judgment that you're worried about, or there's people that you be judged by dating them. Ooh. Is there a situation you get judged by dating this person? They're the one or you're the one. I finally get this situation, seeing this. This is kind of beyond like the imbalance, but now it'd be like, no, you guys would work out. You can't see the whole picture, but this might be really good for you to get into that place where it works out in your favor. Two of Swords, I love what I see here. This is just a decision has to be made. Who makes the decision? You? Them? Both of you? I see a lot of people have their hands out, kind of wanting the time, the attention. But look at this. Mid-deck pull. Come back, rewatch this. You'll see it comes down to who has to make the decision. It's you. So the universe wants you to be very well aware. You have to make the decision. Is this what you want? Is this the desire you want to have? Ultimately, you'll be happy if you make that decision, and I think the decision you want to make is there. They're desired. I see Leo energy, I see Virgo energy, but I also see a decision. If you make this decision, it goes spiritual, but it gets deeper as you go. The sun is out, and this is a happy decision. So, wow, the sun with the star. I also feel like you're going into this place where it gets deeper spiritually. Who is this person we're looking at? There's definitely somebody there that you have your eye on, but you're not looking, you're not really seeing the big picture or opening this up to. It would cause rebirth, probably for you or them. I don't know which one it would be, but there's definitely Scorpio energy because we have that. This is going through to, ironically, November 22nd. The other side of that main character stage. Definitely stressing out. Maybe we've been thinking a lot about this, maybe a lot more than we want to admit. That Dark Horse candidate, could I be the one? Are they the one? Manifesting. Are you manifesting a person? If you're manifesting a person, just let it happen. It will naturally just fall into place. You shouldn't have to force or fix or manipulate or change anything. It should just happen. Taking action on something, that's going to be the bigger difference. So if you notice here, the sword here, when we're swinging the sword, it's reminding us that the moon is the other piece here. So we have the star, the sun, and we have the moon. But every time we're swinging it, we're taking that spiritual unknown action. So there's definitely an unknown reality to the situation. Is this person right for you? I don't know. But there's definitely something stressing or somebody's panicking about this. I see a definitely Aquarian energy popping here, but this rebirth energy, starseed, something is getting this unknown energy. I love what I see. You're putting a lot of self effort in for you. You really are putting work into yourself. And when I focus on you, on your energy, not necessarily this other person, it adds stress back in. And it's really interesting to see, because I don't want to say you're saving this person, because that's not exactly the words I want to use. But it's almost, honestly, it's almost like you're getting into this, like you're resisting what this would do. It would honestly set your energy off balance again. And you're like, do I want to do that? That's more the energy I pick up on. Because you're in harmony, but it's like pushing a boat off kilter as it's going through. And the universe says, well, what would happen if you just let it naturally happen? Because I feel like they're in your life for a reason. Gemini lover energy, I feel like something is naturally occurring and you see it. You're manifesting this from the start here, But the universe is telling us this patience, this wisdom, this ability, this growth. You have made a lot of progress. You have worked on yourself and made a lot of progress over the last, say, 6 to 8 months. And you have made a lot of growth over the last 6 to 8 years. And you honestly have a hard time even seeing that, because all you're focusing on is this the right choice? And don't fall in love. You fall in love for recognition. And is someone recognizing you? Are you being recognized? And that's what the universe wants you to say before you start anything. And this doesn't matter if it's this person, the next person. Does someone recognize you? Can someone see you? So what we do is we choose mirrors before we choose partners. Is someone a mirror for you? Is someone, and then that's how we get into that loyalty. Because when someone's cheating on you, they're mirroring you and saying, well, hey, whoa. I'm not getting the same mirror back. And that's how you get those signs, those synchronicities. You'll never get bored or, fall asleep with someone, because you're going to get addicted to that soul level connection. That's what falls in here. So the universe asks you to answer this question quietly to yourself. But I think I see the answer pretty clearly, and that's the one thing we have to do is don't trick yourself on this. But are you seen? Are you recognized? Don't romanticize it. Don't romanticize it. Yes. And that's it. So if you're not living the experience, you're just kind of going through the motions. What is this? But you're definitely here. You're here. But you've done the work. You've done the effort. So what is this now? What are we at? How are we at this? How are we going to this? All right, my friends, I appreciate every single one of you. As I said, I'll probably be back on later on tonight. I just have to do some work and get some stuff done. And maybe I'll be back on. I'll talk to Ethereal. Ethereal and I can actually text and stuff. We actually allowed to text each other outside the channel. What? So maybe what I'll do is I'll sign back in later on tonight, and maybe I'll open for Ethereal, and maybe I'll moderate a little bit for them too. Like, that'd be fun. So maybe we'll do that later on, and we'll have some fun with that. So that could be really, really fun. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. If you enjoyed this, if you enjoyed the channel, enjoyed what you saw here, let people know. Let people know I'm out here, and don't be afraid to go over to even Facebook. What? And follow me. It helps me out, even though you might not be over there that much. Just go visit the old stomping grounds of face page, and be like, I still like you, Mr. Cosmic. All right, guys. It helps me out, and even if you're on Instagram or whatever, any of the social medias, hashtag Mr. Cosmic, help me out. Spread the love, and like I said, I do this for free because I love being here. And any of the donations you guys gave today, I appreciate it. And Earth Angel, thank you for renewing your membership. And I love the fact that you guys are here for each other. That's the biggest thing. That's the real big thing. When I sign in, then you're here, and then we're online, and you guys are connecting, and you're sharing your own energy. You're like, I got you, B. Like, that's the best part. Isn't that nice, knowing you can sign in here? So maybe that's why I come back on. And I know sometimes I get super busy and I just forget about that part. So, but anyway, I do appreciate you. Ethereal, thank you so much for being here. Sending love out, as always, to all of you and to every single one of you for being part of the channel. And if you're ever looking for a private reading, take a look at cosmicboogeyman.com. Take a look at the QR code. I know it's a little hard because you're already on the device, but I have a link tree. Take a look at the links below. But if you are looking for something else, I'm always open to ideas for content. That's how the shorts get started. Thank you, Brenduska. The Zodiac came back. Thank you, Antonella. And that's how we're kind of growing the channel, is using your ideas, growing the channel, and spreading the love, right? Cosmic Collective, you're real. I appreciate you. And as always, I appreciate everything you've done to help me see myself through this lens. And as always, stay safe. And I'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace.